Europa League. The
You're
Europa.
up still. What ever happened?
It doesn't even know.
He's on mute. He's on mute. He's on mute.
Yeah, he is on mute. What's he doing? That's typical, isn't it? Typical. You can't hear you. You need to put your microphone down.
Unlike you two, some of us are still working.
Yeah,
line
me
up.
too. Yeah.
Line up.
Yeah, line up,
Fabianski, Fredericks, Zuma, Diop, Creswell, Rice, Souček, Vlasic, Lanzini, Fornals, Antonio.
Yeah.
Go hard or go home.
Well, is Fredericks a second-rate player? I said he'd play.
No.
I'm surprised Fornals is playing. I thought he might have been rested. Not surprised. Not surprised. And backline, Zuma, Diop, as we all predicted.
Brilliant.
Fabianski in goal, which means that Areola becomes our Premier League keeper. Creswell, I'm surprised Creswell starts. I thought he'd get a rest. But yeah, there's one or two in the middle. Souček and Rice. I'm actually surprised with that. I thought one of them would get a rest. Good afternoon, Alf.
Hello.
One of them would get a rest. I thought maybe Kral would start. Not surprised with the back line. The only surprise with the back line is Creswell. I thought Creswell maybe would have got a rest.
So still, can you just read through it one more time, please?
Fredericks. Fabianski. Fredericks. Zuma. Diop. Creswell. Declan. Souček. Vlasic. Lanzini. Fornals. Antonio.
Not bad. And look at the bench. We've got a team and a half on the bench. How many subs have we got on the bench? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 on the bench.
Right, let's have a look at the bench because I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that yet.
I've got it here.
You haven't got any room on the image to get everyone on the bench, Anton.
Come on.
Do you say
Rusty boy?
Oh, it says on the bench, you've got Sufal, Yarmolenko, Areola, Dawson, Noble, Boeing, Bonner, Ben Rama, Masuaku, Johnson, Kral, and Randolph. So we've still got 2 goalkeepers on the bench. Yes.
Why?
Yes.
Who cares? Why? Who cares? It's a good team. It is a good team. Or someone, can you update the team?
I'll do it. In Canva. No, you've got it. You've got it, haven't you? Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Right, cool. Excellent. So, Alf, what do you say?
Is Rice starting, is he?
Yeah.
I'm a bit surprised by that. I thought he would have been given a rest, actually.
Yeah, we're just saying that, Alf. Yeah, I thought Fredericks would be given a rest as well. Not Fredericks, sorry.
Fredericks?
I'm sorry. I thought Fornals would have been given a rest as well.
Yeah.
So,
interesting.
Yeah, but I did say, I've been calling it. I did say Fredericks will start. I think we all called. Go on.
Yeah, sorry. I could definitely see Fredericks, no doubt. I think that's a good shout. I'm not so sure about Rice starting. I know we want to go for it. I mean, I definitely don't want to throw this game. Definitely not. But I'm just a bit surprised by Rice. That's all.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Creswell's starting. I want to see what he's going to do against Man United at the weekend now.
Well, see, this is where I'm at. You see, I'm thinking ahead to Man United at the weekend. I'm thinking, do you know what? We've got to go in for, full power on that one. You can't really.
But I mean, we're underestimating the fact that these players can play 2 games. Like they're more than capable. No, but they are. Like Creswell's more than capable of playing this game in the Man United game. He's going to get the rest for the League Cup and then play the Premier League game the following week. So I don't think it's doom and gloom. It's a bit like Declan Rice. He's more than capable of playing this game and then the next game and then not playing the game at the League Cup game.
Yeah, but weren't we all saying just after the Southampton game how tired they all looked, how jaded they all looked?
Yeah.
So, this one I'm thinking, do we really need to put some, not all of them, but some of those players in it right now?
I mean, do you know what I do like? I like Lanzini sitting in the hole. I don't see the problem in that. I think that's going to be good. I think it's going to give I think we spoke beforehand thinking we were going to see a lot of these players stepping up in the Europa League, and this is a great opportunity for him to show us what he's capable of doing. And I think the European football may suit him really, really suit him. And do you know what? The other thing as well is, if it does suit him and he gains some confidence, then we could, not definitely, but we could gain that Lanzini back. That Lanzini that we desperately want to have back in the side. So, yeah, I mean, it's a strong lineup, I think. I'm delighted. And do you know what? You said it still, and a lot of other people have been calling for it. Fredericks' pace.
Yeah. I think Fredericks is going to do well in Europa. And people were laughing at that. People were mocking me for it. But I think we're going to see. This is an opportunity for some of our squad players, if you want to call them that, to resurrect their careers. To demonstrate that they still have something to offer West Ham United. So the likes of Fredericks, etc., they can demonstrate that they still have something to offer. And great, I think it's fantastic. Like Lanzini, you just mentioned it, Anton. Like Lanzini, he can do a job in Europe. I think there's a number of players that can do a job in Europe, and Fredericks may relish this tonight with his pace. I think actually Zagreb are going to have difficulty with his pace.
I think so. I think they are. Yeah, I think they are.
Yeah.
How are we feeling about Zuma and Diop being the partnership in the back line?
It was obvious. It was. I think
What is that?
That is your images adapted to what we need.
What is that?
Is your image?
What is still created?
Oh my
people
God.
on the sidelines are the subs.
I apologise, everyone who's watching. I really apologise.
Well, it's your image, so you tell me. Hang on, let's just put that back on a minute, so that people know exactly what's going on.
I don't know what's going on from that image. I'm like, who's playing where?
Skiing goal, Fredericks, Diop, Zuma, Creswell.
What's Bowen in it? Bowen's not playing.
Come on, Bowen, what are you doing there, mate?
Jesus Christ.
You can't creep in there,
Bowen. Let's just remove that.
Yeah, let's go in. Sorry about that, but Bowen's trying to...
He's muting himself.
Listen, as professional as we always are, Alf, it's a positive lineup, surely. Yeah.
No, definitely positive, and I'm really pleased for it. And I don't know who I was listening to last night, but they was basically saying, we want to make this a priority, and I've always said that as well. I want to see every game a priority, but that's just me. But I'm just a little bit surprised, given some of the performances that we had on Saturday, and also with Rice as well. And I'll come back to Rice, but he seemed to be flagging a little bit on 70 minutes on Saturday, a little bit. And Antonio, we know. So that's all. I'm just a little bit surprised. I thought, have them on the bench. Yes, definitely make them travel. Have them on the bench, but have the others in there to start the game. That's all I'm saying.
Or maybe it's the other way. Maybe it is a. I think it's great to give the people like Declan. I mean, Souček has experience playing on that level. I was surprised maybe Soufal, but I think Soufal looks like he's been knackered the last few games. He looked like he needed a rest, to be honest.
Yeah.
And Souček as well, to be honest. I mean, Souček as well. I mean, he's last few games, and even the last few games last season, he didn't look just onto the races a little bit. So obviously we've got Král on the bench, we've got Mark on the bench, so it may be a 60-minute job. Give him 60 minutes. And or as you said, it might be interesting. Maybe we're not going to put a strong side against Man United on Sunday.
I think. I don't
know. It's just who knows?
I mean, if you look at the bench there, right? If you think about players that are on the bench who would probably be in our typical starting 11, you've got Vladimir Soufal, we've got Jared Bowen, you've got Craig Dawson, questionable, but doesn't matter. He's been there. He's been in the starting lineup. Ogbonna and Ben Rama. There's 5 players that you can add into that would be our normal Premier League starting 11.
And you've also got Král. You've also got Král in there.
Yeah.
Some may argue Mark Noble can do a job, which he did. He did a good job in the cup against Man United last season. He played decent. So you do have players, and we know Areola now will start on Sunday. There's no question about that. So that's 8 players, between us, we've just mentioned, that could step into that team on Sunday. And it'll stay strong.
But the thing is, they don't even have to step in the team on Sunday, because if these guys turn up here tonight and do a performance, the whole point of squad rotation is that it's never going to be a separate 11 for the Europa League and a separate 11 for the Premier League. That's not going to happen. So we're going to have 5 or 6 players potentially squad rotate, and we could see Benrahma come on at the 60th minute. Moyes might be a different manager in the Europa League, different to what he's like in the Premier League. He may make subs early.
Basically, those 4 players that we brought in over the summer have given us so much more strength, and also a lot more alternatives in terms of how we play, who we play. You're absolutely right, Anton. You may see 2 or 3 players coming off the pitch at 60, 70 minutes tonight, and and other players going on. Farewell, Anton. Some other players coming on, and they'll be fresh enough. You know, play 60 minutes in this game, and you'll still have some freshness left for the game on Sunday. You know, those players coming in 20, 30 minutes in this game will have enough freshness, fresh legs on Sunday. Brilliant. 4 players we brought in. Everyone's still moaning about not having a striker, and yet we can't fit all the players in.
Yes, I mean, it's a great thing to have, isn't it? I mean, as I said, that Southampton game, the bench is the strongest we've seen for a long time, and I think there's, you know, as you said, you know, what we go back when we interviewed old Tonka the other day. You know, how many games the boys played in the 80, 85, 86 towards the end of the season. It's all about momentum, and so if you have a good performance today, some of them might, you know, you get that extra 10% in your legs for Sunday. Who knows, man? You know, so it's looking forward to it, man.
Matt's just clearing the wall space to win another prize.
There are, yes.
That's what Matt's doing. Matt is clearing his wall space to win yet another prize. Oh, someone suggested that you put the 2 things closer together. That's exactly what you've done, isn't it, mate? You've narrowed the gap.
I haven't done anything.
Yeah, look at the gap. Look at the gap to the left. Look at the gap to the left.
What there's a gap like right there. There's a gap.
You just know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Matt Flack, well done for winning.
The Mark Noble
Noble
Mate,
shirt.
All the tickets are bought.
How many have you bought? 15, 16, 17?
I bought 2.
You bought 2 dozen.
And still, I bought 2 tickets, but 1 we're giving away in the stream tonight.
It's the way to do
That's the way
things.
it should be.
It's the way it should be, Russ.
We gave away
you should do.
We gave away 2 tickets on at lunchtime.
Yeah.
And giving 1 ticket away tonight.
And by the end of this season, all we're going to see is Matt's wall with about 20 prizes on it.
That'll be like this.
Yeah, Matt will be like, I'm sorry, lads, I can't fit into this because I've got too many shirts to show. You know, like, oh, Matt, you should be hang your head in shame, mate.
Love it.
Just because you've got a big open space behind you to hang one up, we haven't got one.
I've got a big open space. I do have the Soufal one that was given to me by a really nice viewer, you know, but I haven't won anything, unlike you, Matt. But anyway, who's in the chat? Who's in the chat? What? Do start telling us what you think about the team. What do you?
I was just looking at the bench.
Alf, I know you've just mentioned yourself. You're a bit surprised with some of the, you know, like Declan playing. I'm surprised Creswell's playing, to be honest.
Yeah, me too.
I thought he'd be rested. I'm surprised Fornals is as well. Not that they can't do it, but I'm surprised. Matt, what about you? Are you surprised with the first 11?
Yeah, there was some surprises. When I saw it come up, and I was thinking, Rice and Souček, like they needed a break. I thought they definitely wouldn't have. I thought they definitely would have rested one of them. Maybe try and get both of them off, but I think Fornals might have needed a rest.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have played Creswell, but I suppose I was thinking he might play Masuaku in a back 5.
Well, you know, even David Moyes sometimes has an epiphany and realizes that you just cannot play Arthur Masuaku in a very important game.
He's on the bench.
Well, mate, I mean, if I was 10 years younger, I'd be on the bloody bench. So it doesn't say much for Masuaku, does it really?
Well, I mean, this could be a cunning plan from Moyes to say, right, okay, we are going to focus on the Premier League, of course, because nobody's going to, you know, buy just putting that second. But we're going to prioritise Europa League, and we're just going to dump out the Carabao Cup. We know that. So you know, it's maybe that's the reason why not many people are going up to see the game on next Wednesday or whatever, because it's you know, we're just going to get dumped out of it.
But also, I mean, the
I
way
don't
the
know.
I was about to say the way the group works now in the Europa League. If you have a really good showing and say you get 3 or 4 wins to start off with, and you've practically won the group already, so then you can play a weakened team for the last 2 games and qualify for the final 16. And so
I agree. Yeah, I think
maybe he's going all out. He's going all balls out and seeing what
Get it once, get it done quick.
Get it done quick.
Get it done quick. Yeah, good shout. Good shout.
Yes, that's my one done for the
I think we're going to see, and we'll get to, we'll do the preview, etc. But I think we're going to see a lot of youngsters, a lot of very promising youngsters next Wednesday. Oko Flex is scoring for fun. Nevers is scoring for fun. You've got a couple of other, Baptiste we keep talking highly about, and David Moyes has talked about him being in the first team squad as often as possible. And I think you will see maybe possibly 2 or 3 youngsters, maybe not necessarily starting, but certainly on the bench that might come on. Have we got that list, Matt? I don't, because I've been looking for it. Have we got that list of the 11 additional players that Moyes has submitted?
I haven't seen it, and I've seen the subs bench, and the only one that I think would have come from it would have been Johnson.
Yes, because he's not in the original. He's
not in the original setup.
Was he?
Yeah. Good point.
So I don't know if they submitted more, but that must be it.
They did submit. They submitted an additional 11 players, or they were permitted to. But I don't really know. Yeah, Johnson would have come from that list, I guess. Yeah, you're right. Johnson would have come from that list. But
how's
still
my
strong,
sound,
isn't it?
by the way? How's my sound or my audio, by the way?
It's a bit low, but it's okay.
How about now?
A lot better.
I'll just hide the mic. I'll hold the mic up here like that.
Barry White's in the house. Yeah.
Like that.
Let's have a look at that bench again. I mean, that's a pretty strong bench.
2 keepers. Because of
I don't. What is all that about? I mean, but let's not worry about it. But as we alluded to earlier, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're all first team players. I mean, there's not one player there that if you, maybe apart from Randolph, there's not one player there that if you put them into the starting 11, people will moan about Yarmolenko. People will moan about maybe Noble, saying he hasn't got the legs. Some people will rightly moan about Masuaku. But other than that, all those other... Yes, mate.
Sorry, Seth, why would people moan about Yarmolenko and Noble?
I think because I think a lot of people think Yarmolenko's done for, not good enough. I mean, trying to explain to people that Yarmolenko's issues have been more about injuries rather than form has been difficult, because what people see is he's not on the bench. What people see is he's not on the pitch. And they go, "Oh, he's rubbish. He can't play. It's been really, really unfortunate that Yarmolenko has just, keeps getting injured and bad injuries, which have kept him out, for most parts of the 2 seasons. This is his 3rd season now. So that's why I think people will moan about Yarmolenko.
I think when he came on Saturday, my initial thoughts were, great couple of touches, and within, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, within 5 minutes of him being on the pitch, he had a great opportunity with his left foot and put it over the bar. And that's what I get from Yarmolenko. All of a sudden, you put him on the pitch, and within 5-10 minutes, he's there or thereabouts, taking a shot, cutting in with his left foot. It was just a shame that he didn't, it wasn't a bit better. I was a bit surprised on Saturday as well. There was another free kick opportunity, and he didn't take it as well.
He doesn't take a lot of free kicks, though.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't take a lot of free kicks.
There was a good opportunity there, I thought, for him or Krez. And Krez did a funny back heel thing for Rice, and that didn't work out as well. So I was a bit weirded out about that one, I've got to say. But
I think this is a good point from When Skies. I think we mentioned this a moment ago. I think players like Yarmolenko could easily shine in Europe.
Yeah, I think
easily.
So.
And that's why.
Look what he did at the Euros.
International.
He's a fantastic player. So
And that's why I'm not, because it's really funny because, you know, when we've done shows over the last week or so and we're talking about what players may play in this game, people were going on about you can't play you got to put out a strong team. Now, with the likes of Lanzini and Fredericks in this team, I wonder how many people think that Moises not put out a strong team. I wonder how many people will rate the likes of Fredericks and Lanzini and say they're past it, they're finished. You will get people moaning about that because they'll tend to think that you should have had Soufal and Benrahma in instead of Lanzini and Fredericks. But you know, like we've just said about Yarmolenko, I think Lanzini, I think Fredericks can do a job in Europe.
I think Lanzini will get more time on the ball. It's not. Europe isn't as physical or as quick.
Yeah.
So playing number 10, he will get the time on the ball to pick out his passes. Fredericks will damage people just with his pace.
Yeah.
And yes, he's not as good as Soufal, but like look at that game Aston Villa last season.
Yep.
When we played him in front of Soufal, and he still did stuff going forward as well. He does stuff going forward. So if Moyes wants pace on the wing, it's giving him an option to then let Vlasic let him cut inside.
Absolutely.
Give options on the outside. And don't forget as well, with them 3 players you've got behind Antonio, they can still all rotate round.
Yeah.
They're not players that just sit in one position. I know I'd rather see Lanzini play in the middle, but when he first came to us, he was coming in.
Cutting in from the left.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they can rotate round, makes it more difficult to mark. And they had good games last season. Don't forget Lanzini, when he played deeper at the back end of last season, we thought
this is it.
Maybe he's found his position again. So, to be honest, I'm surprised that team's as strong as it is. I thought he would have made more changes.
Who do you think he would have brought in otherwise? I mean, we talked about Creswell and we've talked about Fornals maybe dropping out. Would those have been the 2 obvious ones to given a rest?
I would have thought 4 more players, to be honest. I would have thought Creswell and Fornals.
On top of the changes he's made already?
I thought Creswell and Fornals wouldn't have started. I didn't think the keeper would have started.
No.
I thought Areola would have started. And because of the way the press conference was done yesterday, I genuinely thought Noble was going to start.
Me too.
Yeah, so I thought he would have started I thought he was going to drop Souček and start Noble alongside Rice. And then after 60 minutes, when Noble's legs start to go, he'd have brought someone back in for him.
I thought Kral would start alongside Declan.
Yeah, I was expecting him.
Someone made a good point. Obviously, it's 5 substitutions as well. So there's lots more options to change. Unlike the Premier League and things like that, you know, there's a lot more options to change things early on as well. If things are going one way or the other, as Al said, with Sunday in mind as well, things could be moved about. So, it's a different mentality.
Do you think there's a big statement that's been made about the keeper? You just mentioned, Matt, you know, that you're surprised that Fabianski's starting, but is that a big statement moving forward for the Premier League as to who's going to be the Premier League goalie moving forward?
It depends on Moyes, doesn't it? We don't. Though whenever we try and get in Moyes' head,
he proves us he does something else.
He switches up again, doesn't he? And you know what? That's not a bad thing, because I remember sitting here a couple of years back with Pellegrini and Bilic, and we can literally sit here and say to you, the team will be this.
Yeah.
Like every week, this is the team. And I remember the other night we had Psycho and we were trying to pick the team. And even at the end, we still had about 14 players on the screen. It's like, which ones are going to start?
I saw what a mess Anton made of the image. Imagine him taking the pee out of my one, but his one was... I've moved Bowen now.
And we all had different opinions. And I'd say one thing, but then Dave Cross would be like, well, actually, when we played, it was something like this. And you think, well, that's a good point.
Yeah.
And Moyes is like old school, so Moyes might do this. We was thinking he might have picked more of the European players.
Yeah.
Because we was one point saying, you know, the midfield literally might be Kral and Souček, Soufal on the wing, Yarmolenko, Vlasic, because they know what the experience is going to be like.
Well, we thought it was going to be a like an Eastern European flavour in midfield onwards and a French flavour at the back. Alfie, do you think that makes a big statement about Fabianski? The fact that Areola hasn't started today. A lot of people thought Areola would start.
Yeah, I thought so too as well, actually. But you know, unless unless there's something not quite right there that we don't know about. But I can't see Fabianski not playing against Man United
At the weekend.
I'd be very surprised. I would eat my hat that I've just found again. That if he dropped Fabianski for Areola in that game, to bring Areola in that Man United game, I think that's too much. I think that's too much for.
But
to start him against Man United in the cup, absolutely no problem.
But there's the thing: we're underestimating Areola. He's a big game player. He has played for PSG. He has played for Real Madrid,
but not for us. And maybe tonight. That's why Moyes has gone with Rice and Souček in the middle to say, well, actually, we need to keep that rhythm in midfield, that metronomic kind of play, and then we can just change the players around them, so that everything's still stable in midfield.
Yeah,
and we'll
I
see
see
how
that
it
point.
goes 50, 60 minutes.
I think, as someone else said in the chat, I think this is the hardest game in the group.
Yeah.
So
no. The hardest game will when we play Genk at home. That's right, because I've got tickets for that. So yeah,
but also
they have my critical eye on them. Then
I think it says a lot. I actually think it's a statement. I really do. I think I think we're now going to see Fabianski being the cup goalie. I think he'll play Europa. I think he'll play in the cup in the League Cup, and I think we will see Areola. I think. I don't think it'll phase Areola starting against Man United on Sunday. I don't think it'll phase him at all. He's played for some of the biggest teams in Europe. He's won a lot of stuff. I'm assuming he's Areola, but yeah, from Scott. I think so as well. He's won big trophies. I don't think it'll phase him at all, and I think he'll step in. And I think he'll relish it. Eamon, Areola, fringe players and youngsters will play. See, different of opinion.
Yeah, I agree with that one, actually. I agree with that.
Scott, I expect we'll see Krul, Noble, Johnson and Bowen to come on.
Yeah.
Possibly. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think you said, Russ, 5 changes tonight. He might even change the keeper.
Got 2 on the bench.
I think he's put in in terms of the Fabianski Areola. I mean, I can see both sides. I think it's still Fabi's still his number one. Fabi's still his number one. He's the one who, and Areola, he's new, and he might be experienced, but he's got to pass that. And Ben Rama, we'd signed Ben Rama. It took him so long to get into the team and get his trust.
Yeah.
And I think he's trying to get his trust. That's what I think.
Yeah,
but without giving it, so do you also think then he won't start until the Man U Cup game?
I think so. But who knows? You never know in Moyes. And if we that's what's great about David Moyes, in my opinion. If we don't know what team he's going to put, how the F is the Zagreb manager going to know what's I guarantee the Zagreb managers looks at that team and they gone and went,
who's Fredericks?
Who's this guy? Who is Ryan Fredericks? We haven't done a scout report on him.
Yeah. Why didn't you give me any information about him?
Yeah, exactly. We watched Stell's show on the weekly. He didn't mention Friday.
He didn't mention him once, but he keeps mentioning this Masuaku. We wish he'd played because we know all about him. Imagine Masuaku coming on and setting up the winning goal. Yeah, imagine.
That would be devastating.
If only that were possible.
Imagine he's scoring it still, 25 yards.
Imagine if he scored it. I mean, oh my God, I'll fall off my bloody seat, mate. Good grief.
Imagine Haller scoring 4 in a European game.
Well, I put it on Facebook today and I got absolutely slated for it. I said,
never say never, mate. Never say never.
You feed that player and he'll score. He's a goal scorer.
We said this when we had it.
We said this many times.
It doesn't
we said
match.
This about so many players, Matt, though, haven't we, in the past?
But Moyes has now changed what he does, isn't he? We've seen it. He doesn't just buy names for the sake of buying names.
Yeah.
They have to have the right mentality and fit the way he plays.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Haller wasn't that. Haller was a name, and he wasn't even the first choice, was he?
No.
Let's not forget that. It was
Jovic.
No, it was the bloke that went to
Real Madrid.
Valencia.
Gomez. Yeah.
He was the first choice, and then we thought we was getting him, and last second it collapsed. He went to Seville, or was it Villarreal or Valencia?
Yeah.
And like 5 days later, we signed him. He wasn't the first choice, and we didn't play to his strengths, which Ajax do. Ajax play a traditional 4-3-3.
Ajax say,
and they get up around the centre forward.
Yeah,
which is what he needs.
Ajax knows that what he is, he's a player that plays in the box or around the box, and they don't expect him to do anything else but get the ball and put it in the net.
Yeah.
Isn't that what you want? We've become accustomed now to Antonio because he works his guts off. And how many times do I moan about Antonio going out wide? And then when he gets the ball out wide, it's, there's no one in the middle. You want I don't give a damn about my striker being a goal hanger. That's where I want him to be, to get on the end of a goal, on the goal.
The couple of times we got the best out of Haller is the rare occasions we went 4-4-2 and they put Antonio up with him. So when Antonio went out wide and went and chasing the ball, Haller was still in the middle.
Was in the middle, yeah.
But if you've got a player either side of him, which don't forget, that's the way he played at Eintracht Frankfurt. Yeah. They had 2 guys either side of him.
Yeah.
And then he's gone to Ajax, they've done the same thing. They've got the same results out of him. He just didn't match the way we played.
Good shout from Brad here. Bowen obviously starting up top on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was.
So.
Yeah.
And Thornton, I wish the Premier League let teams make 5 subs, would be much better for the player welfare.
They did for
COVID,
didn't they?
Thornton. 5 subs?
The problem is that they did it for COVID, didn't they?
They did.
Yeah.
But
And
the argument that a lot of other teams had against it was that
the stronger teams
letting you have 5. Bear in mind, you get 9. Is it 9 players on the bench these days? And you remember, I remember back in the day it was 5.
Yeah.
Then they upped it to 7. Then for COVID they upped it to 9. So that already your 25-man squad, you've got 20 of them coming to every match day. And then you're saying, well, you can make 5 subs. So when you've got Chelsea and Man City that sit, well, I don't think Man City had that many, but Chelsea, I know at one point, didn't they, had like 30 players out on loan. They could afford to loan out the likes of Abraham, Mount, Batshuayi. Well, they're all sitting on the bench. They can tank up their bench with 50, 60, 70 million pound subs. And then you've got 5 chances to change it. I get it in Europe because you're expecting teams to play additional games outside their league games. Which is why, because you can't get the legs, injuries come along, but I wouldn't do it in the league because all you're doing is rewarding I'm not going to say the big 6. I'm going to say you're rewarding the wealthy teams by saying to them, go and spend more money, buy them big players, because you can just bring them off the bench if it's not going your way.
I wonder also whether they've retained the 5 subs for Europe because of the increased risk of travel, and COVID travel as well.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm just guessing. I'm just wondering if that's something.
No, it's a good point. Good point. Yeah. I like viewers to let us know what they think of. We've seen a lot of comments saying strong lineup, and that includes, as we've all just talked about, Fredericks and Lanzini. So I'm getting the impression that people are quite happy with Fredericks and Lanzini. I've seen one comment from DA saying that he was unsure about Fredericks for Soufal, but
Soufal needed a rest.
Soufal needed a rest. Yeah.
Alf
looks like we just got relegated. Apparently, you look unhappy, mate.
That's my happy face.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Good evening, Nigel. I hope you're well. Have you been sent a link? If not, Anton's not doing his job. And we got Croatian Irons in the background. Should we bring him on? And
let's bring him in. Drop me off. I'll drop out and bring him in. So we got.
Good evening to you, Croatian Irons. How are you?
Hi, mate. Great. Well, we are in. So
great. Are you in on the? I'm guessing you're in the away end. Is that correct, or is that not correct?
Yes. I sorted out somehow to manage to get away tickets. Fantastic.
And I don't want to sort of labour on it too long, but we heard there were a few problems last night as well as today with fans.
I can tell this is the atmosphere on the ground now. You can see.
Uh-huh.
Can you see? Great.
We can. Fantastic.
Yes. It is.
They're in good spirits. It sounds there, Croatian Irons.
Yes, it's a good spirit. I can
Yeah.
tell you one thing. I was in the city yesterday. Through all the city, in every bars for our fans, there was no problem at all.
Good.
There was great. They were singing. Nothing. There was no problem. That one issue, what was in a local newspaper, I was nearby, and
Right.
I saw it. What's happened? Literally, bunch 5 or 6, 15, 16 years old kids from Zagreb wanted to fight, and everywhere was full of police undercover, and they realized immediately what's happening, and they moved them away from our fans. So
That's
our
good.
fans
That's
didn't make any troubles in the town, and today also atmosphere is very, very peaceful, no problems at all. Our fans everywhere singing in the city. No one had any problems. We were whole day today and yesterday through the city, cruising, seeing, watching. Yeah, are there any problems? We were talking with the bar owners also to understand our fans. There possibly could be some problems with the flags and something like that. You know, you cannot put a flag in the bar in the away city. You know, so that could be that really could be a problem for all. And so we talked a lot with the bar owners in the city, and everyone were very understanding here. So because it's not only because of West Ham fans, but also because of other Britons who are here in Croatia at the moment, passing by or flying by, because we are already also here in the middle of at the end of summer season. So it's warm weather here. It's a nice weather. So many people are on the coast, on the seaside, and many of the Britons were returning homes through the Zagreb airport, and many of them eating, having supper in the city. So they all could have a problem, but no one had a problem at all. There was some incidents, you know, but that's something you can expect in any away football match.
But,
you know,
but nothing in the way that people are suggesting it was really serious or anything like that.
It wasn't serious at all. I was about 50 meters far away from that situation. I saw the moment when the undercover police ran away, ran against those lads of BBB Ultras. Those just kids, I think. All were underage, 5 or 6 of them underage, 15, 16 years, high school boys. And they're all. It started and everything was finished very quickly. You know, our lads didn't want to be provoked by them, and because I saw also our lads earlier before that they were totally wasted. You know, drinking all day, and they didn't like to be provoked. You know. They were just sitting there, enjoying, having fun, drinking. It was pretty good atmosphere. Today, also in front of the stadium, I was very near of the entrance of the Ultras of Zagreb Ultras. That stand opposite of. You can see it. We are watching them directly. There's not so much of them at the moment on the stand. I was just walking through the dam, and also there was few West Ham fans with our jerseys passing by, and no one bothered with them. And even what is positive, I didn't see that in this place for many time. I think that is only on our stand allowed to drink on the stands.
Oh right, okay.
I'm seeing our lads here having a beer in the hands and drinking on the stands. I didn't see that before here. I think it is forbidden on other stands, because I don't see that anyone on other stands that is Western stand, that is North stand. and there
I'm with
is
you. I understand.
home fans are there, and I don't see any of them having a beer in the hand, because it is forbidden. Again, it is against the law to have a beer
Okay.
in
Okay.
a football matches in Croatia.
Can I ask
That
you
is law.
about the Dinamo lineup? I've got it running. I don't know if you can see that running along the bottom of this screen, but if I give you the lineup, can you give us a little bit of a clue about what you expect from them today?
Okay,
Uh,
okay, please.
so we have Livakovic in goal. I think that's standard, isn't it?
Yes. I expected him that he will be. He had some minor injury during the international break with Croatia, but that's just a minor injury. And he was doubtful 2 days ago, but he will be on the goal. Yes, that
Okay,
was I expected. Yes.
and then they looks like they're playing three at the back, which is Sutalo,
Shutalo, yes.
Lauritsen, and Theophile Catherine.
That's like we talked a few days ago when I told you that we'll be probably three in the back. Those three lads: Shutalo, Theophil, and Lauritsen. Yes.
Okay, and then it looks like you've got four. They have four in the middle with Ristovsky,
Yes,
Ademi,
Ristovsky on the right, Ademi in midfielder as a captain of the team.
and then Misic and Franjic.
Franic, yes. We
Franic,
say
sorry.
yes in Croatia. We say Franic.
Franic.
Yes.
Any surprises there, or is that also the expectation?
No, if you check what I sent to you in a message a few days ago when we talked, I predicted that lineup in the middle.
Okay.
They're exactly the same.
And then the three up front is what I think we all expected: is Ivanusic, Petkovic, and Orsic.
Yes. That's the just team, exact team what I predicted it will be in your show a few days ago when we spoke. Yes, it's completely the same team.
So what it looks like we're going to be playing with a 4-2-3-1 in comparison.
Sorry, I didn't hear. I had some technical issue. I didn't hear
No
your
problem.
question.
Yeah,
Can you repeat, please?
it looks for us that we're going to be playing a 4-2-3-1 formation. So
they're probably putting that lad Franic and Ristovsky. They are backs, and they are probably asking from them to pass the ball to the Ivanušec or to the Orsic. Probably Orsic will be in the middle on false nine. He will not play on the left wing, what is his natural position. That is, I think that Kerzner is not brave enough to do the attack to put attacker formation, and he will close the game, and he will looking for opportunities to have a long ball passed from back line direct to the Orsic, or possibly Petkovic, who is poor in his aerial presence, and they will probably be looking from Ristevski here on the right side. You have Ristevski on the left side. There is Franic on the back, fullbacks. But basically, Franic is not fullback. He's central midfielder, just like Declan Rice, But they are forcing him to play on that side. It is a weak side. They have 2 or 3 left backs, but Kerzner don't believe them. I think that Kerzner's mistake is because he was defensive midfielder when he was a player. He believes in defensive midfielders. I think that he had them in a 5 of them in a team at the moment by vocation. You know what I mean?
And can Croatian Irons, what do you think of our lineup? We've got Fredericks in place of Sufal.
Well, yes. Can you repeat me our lineup, because I saw it, but it was on entrance. There was
no problem.
Mess, so can you repeat me our team? Yes.
Yeah, we've got Fabianski in goal, and I think a lot of people were surprised that maybe they thought.
Yes, I am also surprised. I hoped for Areola to see him on the goal. Yes.
And then our 4 at the back is Fredericks on the right.
Okay.
Zuma and Diop. and
Okay.
and Creswell.
Yes, well, generally, I suppose that Zufal will play on the right side because honestly the pitch is awful. I think that maybe you saw yesterday Declan Rice when they were checking the pitch, how he was looking onto the grass to see the pitch. Pitch is totally terrible here. And
So when you say that, then Croatian Iron.
I expected Zufal to be here because he used to play in such kind of leagues.
So
I
therefore,
hope.
do you think that's going to give Fredericks problems because he likes to use his pace and
Yes,
obviously likes
yes,
to use the
yes,
ball on the
yes,
ground and then get it across. Do
yes,
you think
yes,
the
yes,
pitch is going
yes.
to be a problem for him?
Yes, I expecting problems for Fredericks on his side, and I think that Zufal would be probably a better solution for this kind of pitch.
Okay.
Yes.
And then we have Souček and Declan Rice in the middle. A lot of us thought that maybe one of them or both of them will be given a rest.
Yes,
and maybe we would have seen Kral.
I also hope for that. I hope that Noble will be our skipper tonight because it is his last season and he's here and he's match ready. And during the season he might get injured, and the next chance to play the European League, it's with every next match is a little far away from him. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
also thought here that look, in the last 15 days, both Souček and Declan Rice played 4 away games with the national teams and with Southampton. And this is their 4th away game in 15 days, basically. So
Yeah.
I think that they were already completely exhausted in the last Premier League match. And I'm really afraid. We also, I watched the Czech Republic matches during the international break. Souček wasn't at the level in that moment. He was, his minds were somewhere away. I don't know, and we also noticed that his level of play is not on something what we expected to be. And I think that. Maybe it's a mistake to play Fredericks on right back and 2 completely exhausted guys in the middle they landed last night. They have a new game in 2 days with Manchester. It's very very tough schedule, and I'm very afraid what will be in the middle.
And then moving further up forward, we've got Fornals. A lot of us are surprised that Fornals has also not been given a rest.
Yes, that's a surprise for me also.
And we also have Lanzini and Vlasic. What do you think about that combination, Fornals, Lanzini and Vlasic?
I would rather see Yarmolenko instead of Fornals.
Okay.
Yes, and Lanzini, I expected that Lanzini will play. He's match ready, and he didn't play, I think, a minute in this season. And I think it will be very. I really don't know, but I think that he didn't play any minute in this season. But no. He's match ready, and he's supposed to be here in first 11. That's something logical.
Do you think Lanzini will get more space in this in a European game? Do you think he will enjoy?
Yes, definitely yes. I think yes, and I think that Yarmolenko is very good in last few games for Ukrainian national team, and I think that Yarmolenko should be here. So
and finally we have obviously
yes.
Antonio up front.
That's obviously he's banned for next at least 1 game, so that's expected that he'll be up front.
Do you think he's going to give the Dinamo Zagreb defence a lot of problems? That's what we're expecting him to bully them, but even he looked tired the other day.
he must be sure to not be provoked.
Yeah.
And I think that Vlasic and Antonio will give Dinamo's defense a lot of problems. Especially I know that Dinamo's defense is not a very good defense. So I think that maybe they decide to Moyes decide to put Manzini on that left side, especially to do those passing balls to them also. So I think it will be a tough game. Game.
Give us your, I know you've probably already done this, Croatian Irons, and then we'll let you go for a little while so you can enjoy the atmosphere. But give us your, now that you've seen both teams, give us your prediction.
I still, with my prediction, 2-0 for us.
2-0. Who's going to score? Who's going to score?
This is the toughest game in a group stage. Dinamo away, that's the toughest game, and if someone say that we must win, I would say a point is a massive. 1 point is a massive, draw is a massive, but I will stay with my prediction 2-0 for us.
And who's going to score for us?
Vlasic and Antonio, that's obvious.
Croatian Irons, can I just interrupt here? Can I just ask you, is that the West Ham players at the top right-hand side of the screen? Just over the top right-hand side of the screen there, yeah?
Yes. West Ham players, yes. They're doing the last training before the match. And from here on a warm-up, I can see that there are also some. I didn't see a subs of who are on the bench for us.
Excellent. Croatian Irons, could you do me a favour? Could you just do me one more look around the ground and then just show me some fans and then obviously go and enjoy yourself for the rest of the evening? Look at that.
Those are fans there because they're literally sitting everywhere, drinking, having fun. It's all perfect here, and it's a nice look. It's a nice weather here in Zagreb. Nice evening, no rain. We expected it will be some, but there's no rain, and it's a perfect.
Fantastic. Honestly, Croatian Irons, you've totally made a lot of fans' night by just being there and letting us soak up a little bit of the atmosphere. So we massively appreciate you coming on and showing us a lot of this. So thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Enjoy the game.
Bye. Thanks.
Look at that, lads. Brilliant. I love it. I think that really does add to the whole thing about the game, doesn't it? When you get to see and be inside the stadium and get to enjoy it and build up. We desperately want to be there. We'd love to be there, but that's the next best thing. It's to bring us the enjoyment from the stadium and the build up and the atmosphere and what an inside knowledge we get as well from someone like that who understands the Croatian league and the opposition. It's so amazing to watch, to be honest, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. And if we can emulate that for the other two away games as well, well, fingers crossed I'm going to be at one of them. But if you can emulate that and get a West Ham fan from either Belgium or
don't worry, big man's on the case.
Yeah, no.
Big man's on the case.
Matt's doing it, is he then?
We also have to see if we can get. We also have to see if we can get those fans who live abroad in those countries, like from Genk and Zagreb, if they're coming over to the games at London Stadium, if we can get them on the channel as well.
Absolutely,
that's a great shout. Yeah, well done, mate. Yeah, that's a great shout.
To invite them to the supporters club and all that kind of stuff.
Excellent. Well, I've got another guest coming on. I've invited this guest on. He's a regular
I wouldn't let him on if I wouldn't do it if I were you.
He's a regular viewer. He's an admin on the channel.
That's how we should stay, a viewer.
He's fine. Come on, there he is, Toby. He's hurting your feelings, mate. You okay?
Toby, turn your phone round the other way, mate. Landscape.
Well, sideways on, that'd actually be easier because I've got it rigged up in a blanket at the moment.
There you go.
Look at that. A lot better.
Can everyone tell that I've been teaching still? Can you tell I've been teaching still? Toby, mate, you have seen the starting lineups. You've had a little bit of insight into the stadium. Did you enjoy that from the Croatian Islands?
Yeah, that was wicked. He's a lovely chap, and that was an accent we haven't had on here before. There's not many left now.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's a lot of that.
Sammy, what are you trying to say? We're not diverse enough?
No, not at all. I'm saying it's wonderfully diverse.
Toby, mate,
Are you over your?
Hold on a minute. I was asking a question, but anyway, still just butts in halfway through. So what we'll do is I'll come on to that in a minute. Toby, I'll ask you how you are in a minute. I want to know your feelings on the starting lineup.
I'm just happy Antonio's there. I'm so excited to just see Croatians bouncing off him left, right, and centre. I reckon he's going to score possibly a hat-trick tonight. I'm really, really excited for him in Europe. I just can't wait.
I love that confidence, Toby. Love it.
They're not ready for him. No one's ready for him. People that have been playing against him for years don't know what to do against him. He's just something else. Just a phenomenon. It's just a shame that he's come into it at the age that he is. Otherwise, he could have been. Well, God knows what he could.
He's got at least another 5 years left on him, Toby. What do you mean?
But do you know what?
I suppose there are 3 games a season.
It'll take Moyes 5 years to find a replacement. That's why he's got 5 years.
There is a replacement. I think that's the problem. I don't think there's a player out there that does what he does.
Toby, I mean, I think, a lot of fans are, it's always going to be tough playing away in Europe, but when you've got a player like Antonio in your arsenal, he causes so much problems he causes problems for the opposition, but the biggest thing is he doesn't really know what he's going to do sometimes in a game.
Nobody does.
So how our defender's going to know how to mark him, and I think this is going to be a great test for him and see what he can do in the European format, and
what a story as well.
Yeah.
All the way from non-league to now, he's going to be a top scorer in the Europa this year. And also, I reckon if he does, I'm sure I'm right on this stat. There's only one other West Ham player in history that scored a European hat-trick. Do you know who that is? You should do.
West Ham.
Yeah.
Mr. Psycho.
Yeah, I'm very, very excited. So I'd like to see his reaction when Antonio matches his record. Could score 4 tonight. Honest to God, I'm so excited. There's a reason. There's a reason Antonio's playing. He's the nicest bloke in the world, and all of a sudden he's flying studs up at people and getting himself sent off. He made sure he was playing today.
There's a good reason. Yeah, exactly. That's the reason why he's playing, because he can't play on Sunday.
Tactical.
That's why he's done it. Yeah. Antonio, he's not a sly attacker. I think I've seen him sly attack about 3 times in his whole life. Even when he's playing at right back, he doesn't need to go ground because he's about 8 foot wide.
Listen, are you bothered about some of the changes that are made? Is there any area in the team that you're concerned about?
Not at all. I'd have been happy with absolutely anyone that they brought in. So the whole squad throughout, even Masuaku has got a brilliant job to play when he plays it, regardless of what some people think. I'm glad to see Pedro playing on the right.
Buzzing, mate. I'm buzzing with you. I love it. We need none of this negative. We need none of this negativity from Stel. We'll just bring you on a lot more, Toby. Bring the positivity to the West Ham fans.
Everywhere. It's been doing my head in. I just want to say about the Haller thing. So many people are bitter about it. I think good for him. Happy days.
It is happy days. It is happy
people
days.
That say he didn't play properly. If he's run down players like we'd expect him to, like Antonio, you'd have to hook him at 50 minutes every single game. He's a target man. He can't do that.
Well done, Toby. Well done, Toby. Yeah, and I still maintain if we'd have kept Allaire all season, we'd be playing on Wednesday nights instead of Thursday nights now. But there you go.
I do think Yarmolenko as well.
Yeah, hello, mate. How are you?
All right, guys.
Look, get him out of the way. It's the baker who talks. The baker who talks. Now look, I mean the show's improved immensely by Anton. Like the masters here. Jim. How are you, Jim?
Hello, Stel. All right, son. How are you all? Are you all good?
Yeah.
Good.
We're all good, Jim. Jim, I mean, honestly, it's such a relief to have you on because now we can talk sensibly.
Yeah.
We've
got the language barriers out the way now, Stel, isn't it? No more of this command.
Keep asking what went wrong there. I mean, you should give him elocution lessons. You should give him boy lessons.
I did with the oldest one. The oldest one I did, but this one he escaped me.
Yeah, he wanted to do his own thing. He wanted to be a Scot, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
And now he's realised that Kilmarnock are not good enough. So
stop obsessing with me. Stop obsessing with me.
Jim, what do you think of the lineup? And how do you think?
Sorry, Stel, I've only just this minute come in, so I've not really seen the lineup.
Show you the lineup, mate. Let's go through it. We'll scroll it down.
Play the video. What?
Oh, forget the video. It's rubbish anyway. Jim, it would have been a lot easier if we did this, mate. But, you know, there you go. No, but thank you to Russ. He wanted to show off this artwork.
I love it.
He did just that. It's like an A-level student, you know, in school. Like, please, sir, can I show you what I've done in my spare time?
Well done, Russ. Well done, son. Well done, Russ.
The line up there. Any surprises at all, or any concerns at all?
I haven't got any concerns. No, I'm delighted really that Antonio has started. I mean, I think that that's great for us. I know he's got this ban coming up, but I think the general feeling is that if he plays tonight and keeps himself fit in one thing and another, then okay, we've got to get something sorted out for the next game for Man U. But I'm delighted he's playing tonight. I'm sure everyone is. Yeah, I think the lineup's great. I mean, to be honest, you know what, I was watching just before I came on. I was watching Haller scored him 4 goals from Ajax, and I thought,
we talked about that.
Have you done that already? Yeah, I saw that. I thought, why didn't he do that for us?
Let's have your take on it, Jim. If a lot of people are really split on Haller, you know, a lot of people say he was useless, he was rubbish, he was lazy, etc., etc. But and others would say, cheers, Alf. Are you coming on later, mate?
I'm not sure. I've got to go. See ya.
Okay. Here, Alf. And a lot of other people are saying, thank you, Alf. A lot of other people are saying, you know, if we'd have kept Haller, you never know, you know, what might have happened with him. What's your take on it? How do you see Haller? I mean,
I saw Haller. I think I'd heard you say something early on, and I'd agreed with that. Which when you said he was like, we weren't really playing to his strengths. You know, striker being in the penalty box, getting the ball across, and sticking in and around the box. He was a big guy, and I think maybe we were expecting a little bit too much like an Antonio type player. Where in actual fact, if you look at him now, he just stands in the box, ball comes across, and he finishes. And that's really where perhaps we didn't play him there enough, or perhaps we weren't getting the ball across to him as much as we should do, you know. But I quite liked him when he was there. But when you see him, you know, punish a team like he did yesterday with 4 brilliant goals, no brilliant goals, four poachers' goals, really, I suppose. It was good. Yeah.
Crazy Cole, thanks for becoming a member, mate. Much appreciated. So we spoke to Croatian Irons from the stadium a little while ago. He was going through the team with us, and he talked about Fredericks. He thought Soufal.
Do you think there's an element that?
Go on, mate.
Just think there's an element of just Moyes didn't. He got rid of all the Pellegrini players with the exception of Fornals. I suppose Diop, but I still don't think he really fancies Diop that much. I think he just never gave him a shout. He just wanted him gone from the off. You'd have to have done something special like Fornals did to replace in that team.
I agree with you. I think that's the case. You know, he decided a long time ago that players like Haller were just not going to be the faces that he wanted, and I was kind of surprised that he didn't sell him in the summer rather than waiting until the winter window. To be honest with you, but yeah, I agree. He wanted to play a certain way. He knew Haller wasn't going to fit. And he had him on his toes when it, you know, I guess he gave him 6 months, didn't he? He gave him or 4 months. Wow, Anton has aged. No, Nigel. This is the proper baker. The baker that speaks like you do, Nigel, and he knows an awful lot more about West Ham than Anton does as well. Good evening, young lad. How are you?
That's Freddie.
Hello, Freddie.
Freddie, that's it. That's it.
Croatian Irons was talking, and not Anton. Croatian Irons was talking about Fredericks, and he thought Soufal would be better suited. Jim, what do you have a view on that at all?
Not specifically, but I do like Fredericks. But I mean, Kufel, I don't know. Soufal has played so well for us. I mean, why would we want to leave him out? Really? I mean, I think he's just a brilliant player. On saying that, perhaps he feels that Fredericks needs to run out or something like that. You know, I have no problem with Fredericks myself personally. He's never really let us down. I don't think so, anyway. What do you think, guys? Yeah, I don't think he's let us down, has he?
I think a lot of people see him as a B-list player.
Yeah.
You know, and there will be one or two people that will probably say that's weakened our defence by playing him there. I think that's maybe
shows attacking him.
Might do that. But he shows attacking intent. Do you think there are any other players that maybe should have been given a rest? And we saw how lacklustre we were against Southampton at the weekend.
Yes.
Do you think maybe one or two other players should have been rested for tonight?
You know, I mean, this is Moyes picking his teams, and this is the first time in Europe. I really not quite sure he's thinking on this. It does look as if he really wants to go for this game tonight. I don't know what you think, guys, but I mean, he's picking a team that's strong, and the fact that he's picking Antonio as well shows the intent. The intent must be really to. That's Freddie that's doing his little dance in the back.
I hope his dad didn't teach him how to dance like that.
I think he did. Yeah. No, he's not wearing a kilt though. Don't worry about that. Still, he won't be wearing a kilt. But no.
Toby, any thoughts on the lineup? I mean, any player that should have been rested? Fredericks, is that a weakness, or are you one of the people that say, you know, the likes of Fredericks weakens our team, or and Lanzini as well? I
think we get a bit too delicate. No, I was watching that video. I was thinking, what a squad we've got. We was complaining so much about the squad, but there's not a player on there that's just to fill them up. Even if they're not the players that they were, they don't do it every week. On their day, every single one of those players in that squad can really make a difference in any game, and it's just wonderful. Yeah. I'm just really, really excited. I'm looking forward to seeing the new boy. So I think Vlasic is going to do well. I was surprised when I saw him play when he came on. I thought he was quite a bright spark in an otherwise dull game.
Yeah, he livened up our day at Southampton because it was quite dull.
It was drab.
Yeah, and then he came on and thankfully woke us, all the fans, up. Because up until that point, Jim, I'm really hoping you're going to say yes. Are you staying with us? Please don't let Anton come back on. You know, it would be a shame.
I can't. I mean, I'm not a member of the elite squad.
You're
the elite team. You're the elite team.
Don't let anyone in these days, Jim.
You are the elite. You know, we'd rather have you because you. There you go. Look, Jim talks a lot more sense than Anton. You know, and it kind of it elevates the whole complexion of this show. You know, we have someone that's like, you know. Someone like you on it gives it gravitas. That's what it gives it. You know.
Tell me more. I love it. Listen, I must give you one little secret though. I was asked to go to a match the other night there, and because one of my grandson was the mascot, and it was the Kilmarnock ladies team playing Dundee United. So I was at the Kilmarnock Stadium, trying to sing Bubbles when they were playing Dundee United.
Did Anton lend you his season ticket to go there?
I was going to say that. Maybe it's my own job.
He does love them, really. You know that, don't you? He does.
Of course he does. He won't admit.
He's going to kill me. He's sitting next to me now, and he's going to actually go nuts in a minute.
But he's probably brooding because you have done more for this show in the hour that he's been on. You know,
so to justify why I support West Ham. Not to these lot.
Dad, don't do that.
He wants to move me out the way now. I'm on this. Look, he wants to slide me out of the way there, Toby and Matty, and
I see what he's doing.
kick me off the broadcast.
Players,
Well, we hope you do stay on, Jim, and enjoy the game with us. It'd be great if you do. Thank you.
Thanks very much, Del. I'll have and leave you in a minute, yeah, and I'll be back later. God bless, guys. See you later.
Yes, Jim.
See you later.
Thank God for that.
Yeah, you're going off because we're bringing Dan on.
Oh,
both gone. Yeah, Dan, yeah, it's fine. We'll have it like this.
how you doing? There we go.
There we go. Right, listen, the lads have just come out onto the park and they're wearing the away top without the sponsor. Yeah, without the sponsor.
Nice.
This morning.
Is there anything over in that country about banning?
Yeah, I think there is. 'Cause I read this morning.
Right.
I don't
right.
know if it's Rafer, but I did read this morning it would be without the sponsor.
Oh. Toby, if you can hear me, mate. Toby, can you hear me, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to, if you don't mind, because we've got loads of people queuing up. So, and I think they need to stream. So, listen, mate, absolute pleasure to have you on. Thank you for joining us. Take it easy. Come on, you are!
I'll see you in the chat.
Cheers, Toby. Hey, mate.
Come on, you are.
Hello.
There we go. Has everyone got their sorted? Everyone sorted?
Doing it now. Doing it now.
The one in the chat, yeah.
I'm on it.
There we go. I haven't got
about 10 minutes.
Stick it back on the chat for us because obviously I've missed it.
It's.
Do you remember that the top without the logo is so nice.
It is nice.
Oh, it looks so nice.
Trying to get on the one we were using at the weekend, but I keep getting pop-ups.
Yeah. Ross put it back in field.
Cheers, Ross.
Right, because there's going to be quite a few of us on the stream, we've also got Russ kicking about, so we could take it in turns, which I'm quite happy about to do that. So who's going to be on? Who wants to do the first kind of half or the first kind of 20 minutes?
Oh, Will, I've only just come on.
Right, cool. Dan, Matt,
I'll do whatever.
I don't mind. It's easier for me to do it now than it is later,
right,
so
cool.
I'm happy to stay on.
Cool. We just need to make sure we're all reasonably in sync, and if we're not, I'll leave.
Yeah, that's easy. You just leave, we don't watch it, and you can sit in front of the screen and not get worried.
Rice is just shaking hands with the referees. Everyone else on the same bit?
Yeah.
Oh, shh.
No, I'm in the third minute. We've already kicked off.
Yeah, that was 10
I'm
minutes
5
ago.
minutes in.
Yeah, we've already scored 2 goals.
Did you buy it?
I must admit, I'm surprised. Have they still got country restrictions on their sporting events?
Croatia, I mean,
their ground looks rather empty.
it does.
I know
You
the stand.
You said something about that stand, Matt.
Yeah, that stand on the far side. Apparently, someone put in the chat last night they had an earthquake recently, and there was damage to the stand. So that stand's out of use at the moment. But like even on the images just saw there behind the opposition goal, I thought that stand would be like full, but it's.
Where are we at, lads? I've got Antonio on the screen.
I've got 4 nails on the screen.
4 nails.
Yeah.
Then
Look at his face. He's behind and he
where's
don't
the
like
carpet?
it.
no,
Where's
I'm
the
just trying to
carpet?
work out where we're at.
A carpet is there. It's close. You've got the white. You've got the blue carpet, and then you've got a big white open space.
That's what I mean. Where's the carpet at?
Where's just not
Where's
that
the
side.
two-tone carpet?
We've kicked off. Oh, they're on the knee.
They're on the knee.
No,
They're on the knee.
Oh,
Guys,
we're on the knee.
We're on the knee.
I'll just give everyone a pointer. Don't listen to Stell.
Lanzini's about to kick off.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't see. Was Ben Rama in the subs or not?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
It's strange he didn't start, considering he was subbed early on at the weekend.
Kicked off.
Yeah, we're off.
Let's just do a time
Boom,
check.
long ball.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Time's off the screen now. I can't see
23,
12,
24,
13.
Shut up, you.
18, 19, 20.
Yeah.
I'm on 21, 22, 23.
Yeah.
We're all the same.
We're not.
Corner ball ready. Corner ball.
West Ham straight on the attack from kickoff.
The flash with the ball in.
I can hear the game. Is it through one of you guys?
Yeah, it definitely is.
It'll be me.
I mean, it doesn't matter because I've got mine off, so it'd be all right if I can hear yours. I just don't know if I'll get copyrighted.
I've got mine off. So
Corner West Ham, Zuma, Suchek. Yeah.
Had a little chat there, organising who's doing what. It's all right though because they won't beat the first man anyway. It's Creswell, so it won't matter what they said to each other. It won't reach that far.
Go on, son.
Going for back post. Ooh.
Oh, at least he beat the first man for once.
Yeah, but did you notice on Sunday against Southampton, most of the crosses were going straight into the keeper's arms, and we know keepers from other countries, they'd like to punch balls away.
Yeah,
but that looked comfortable for him, didn't it?
Yeah, because the problem is, like David Cross was saying, he was saying about he reckons that Antonio will get a lot of fouls against him because the physicality is not the same in Europe. So even putting the ball on the keeper, you can't contest it. You get anywhere if you've got like an arm, like if you've got a finger on him, they'll just blow up for the foul. It'd be interesting though.
Well,
good ball.
We're out on the
left.
Cross in, second corner. 2 minutes into the game, second corner.
You always say West Ham, you can tell from the start of the game how the game's going to go. At least we look lively. We look at it. You always worry West Ham.
Do look up for it.
Sometimes, like that game last week, we looked slow out the doors.
4-0 to take the corner.
4-0 on the corner.
Going for the in-swinger.
Oh, Cressy there as well.
Antonio on the back post. Calling for it.
As long as they don't do one of these stupid short ones again, they do far too many of them against Southampton.
Went through everyone. Front post.
Antonio just about
Lanzini. Way over. Right. Let's say hello to some people because we haven't done a lot of chat. So good evening to you, Yanka. Thank you for joining. Amir, Pete Chapman. Hello, mate. Good evening, Howard. Not nervous one bit. Father Snowman, how are you, mate? Gordon, it's like Christmas morning nerves. Oi, oi to you, Long Dark. I hope you're well. Who else is in the chat?
Babe, can you sort my battery, please?
I had a look last night, at how much the flights were. And it was fucking ridiculous. Don't know if anyone else had a look. Like literally last night, I thought I'll have a look. And it was to fly out this morning, because there was an 8:30 flight out from Stansted. And then to fly back tomorrow, it was like 450 quid.
Yeah, not worth it.
Ouch.
Well, it's worth it, but we've got a couple of Dinamo fans, so welcome to you. I hope you enjoy the game. Thank you for joining us.
But not too much.
Fight night. Well, let's get rid of fight night, shall we?
There's so many people waiting up. I think I just muted Stel when I went to mute myself.
You did, but that's all right.
Can we do a quick? I want to do a quick time check, lads.
Yeah.
4:02.
It's
4:03.
1, 2. I'm a second behind them.
So you've
got
4:03.
Sorry. We've got just refresh it, Anton.
So far,
we've got many Zagreb fans in here. Well, you're all welcome. You're all welcome. Jake reckons we're going to bag a brace tonight. Antonio's going to bag a brace tonight. James Bong, looking forward to seeing those two new combinations playing. Zuma and Diop at the back. Vlasic and Lanzini in the fornicator and attacking midfield. Good shout. Who else have we got? Martin Bennett. Hello, Martin Barrett. How are you, mate? Good evening, all. Loving the chat. Thank you for joining in the chat, mate. Much appreciated.
Stand again on the attack. Ball chipped in. Left-hand side. Cleared out.
Want a bad chip in from Diop?
No. It does like those little chips, especially the high through balls.
It's interesting. I didn't think they'd sit this deep. Like, I thought they'd be higher up the pitch than they are. No. They really are, sitting in.
I thought they would be more, polite way of putting it, more forceful.
Gung-ho from the start.
Yeah.
Up at us and...
Yeah. Coming in with the tackles and whatnot, making their presence known. A bit like you would. It's a bit more physical in, say, Champion.
Yeah.
In the Championship, they'd be a bit more like that.
I thought they would have.
Just trying to let us know.
They have been, they've been quite passive. They're letting us sort of dictate the play at the moment. I'm still not sure about this kit. I'll be honest.
They do play a counter-attacking game, apparently. So it may be that we may have to take the game to them. But I think we've got enough.
There's the foul.
There's the tackle.
I was waiting for coming.
How's that not a foul?
And that wasn't even called.
No. That was unlucky. That one wasn't a foul. The first one was.
Thing is, the fans over there are absolutely mental. If you was a referee, you wouldn't go over the top calling every little knock, could you? You wouldn't blow up for that and upset the home fans.
That's what I was saying. But there's not a lot in the ground. I was quite surprised. That's what I was saying. When you see the pictures before kickoff and how empty the stands that were being filled up were. I suppose though you said about the counter attacks there. I suppose maybe that's why Lanzini is playing in the number 10. Because if they are going to sit back and let us dictate the play, maybe Lanzini's going to have to try and pick out the passes. That was a poor touch for a throw-in. Zagreb on the halfway line. From right to left.
So what was the general consensus? People thinking the score will be? I'm assuming you asked before the game.
Well, when me and Ant done it, when we done the preview, it was chopping and changing between like people. Some people were saying for a draw. Some people saying like a 1-1 would be a good result, given that this is probably the hardest we could have in the group stage.
Yeah.
Another corner.
I fancy a 2-0.
I said 2-0. I know because people were saying about they beat Tottenham. They beat Tottenham 3-0. I was like, well, so did Palace. Palace beat Tottenham. They are. We had the Croatian Irons that we had him on Tuesday when we done the preview, and we were like, "How would you compare this to the Premier League?" And he was like, "No, you can't compare the Croatian league to the Premier League." He was like, "If you was going to compare it to any league, you'd compare it to the SPL."
Oh, really? That bad?
Yeah. He's like literally, it's like a one.
Hello,
hello, Russ.
Picking me nose there.
He said he's literally like he said it is basically a one-team league. It's them.
Yeah.
And then there's a few teams below them that try and battle out for second.
Well, that makes sense.
And if you think about the fact that the only reason they're playing Europa this year is because they got knocked out of the Champions League playoffs by FC Sheriff.
Okay.
Something like that,
don't even actually, who play in
West Ham back post.
Go on.
Yeah. It's gone out for another corner.
Tiraspol?
Yeah.
Which is even an actual country. It's like on the sliver of, is it like Ukraine and Moldova? And then one of these ones that tried to claim independent. They said that the FC Sheriff are the first team to get to the Champions League actual group stages.
Right, corner to West Ham. Corner to West Ham. Come on, let's concentrate this game. Come on, corner to West Ham. Come on.
So they got knocked out by them. So that's when I say that I'm still confident.
Wow.
That's the standard we're looking at.
Yeah.
Corner to West Ham. Aaron Cresswell.
Whipped in.
Whipped into the box. Keeper collects. Keeper collects. Oh, he puts. Oh, nice foul.
Yeah, Socek nearly gets onto it.
He's got his guy on the floor. He's trying to take it quickly. He's still got his player.
Trying to look at the foul. It wasn't really a foul. It was Diop going up. And
exactly.
Oh no, it was Socek, I think. Socek's gone for the ball and his elbow's gone up and just knocked the player. The players made a meal of it.
Which is a surprise, you know.
Of course, as soon as the whistles.
Be like the half-hitting players, aren't they?
Yeah. He's got a load of tape on the back of his neck. So maybe he's got.
That's that. That's that sport tape, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
relieve,
right.
Stiffness and soreness and stuff.
Back to the old Raljek.
Oh, the old Raljek.
Raljek's on tape.
As long as it's not in your pants.
Oh. Throw into West Ham.
One of the chants I missed from when I was a kid was when the player went down and they needed a magic sponge and you'd all sing "Bring Out the Vaseline." Doesn't happen anymore.
Well, do you remember at West Ham where you used to have the magic sponge when a player got injured, like on the little some part, there's a little like animation of a sponge turning into a Superman, and then Castoraghi got a career-ending injury, and Super Sponge came out, and that was the last time he used it.
What I want to know, Russ, is what's happened to the golf cart? I haven't seen that in a while.
Oh yeah, nothing really. Fabianski collects the ball. No, I don't know, mate. To be honest.
Well, I think it used to be at the Bobby Moore end, didn't it? But now they've moved them closer. Maybe it's still there. They just can't get it out because they're widening the seats.
They put the scaffold around it. It's buried underneath the stack.
It's like the Channel Tunnel. The Channel Tunnel where they sort of built the drill. They couldn't get the drill out, so they built the tunnel around the drill.
Just put it off to the side, didn't they? They just dug another hole and just.
Anyway, all goes back to Fabianski. Oh, Tottenham 1 up.
Daniela would like us to focus on the game and less chat as if we're on the radio.
I was trying to do that. Thank you. Tottenham 1 up in the Mickey Mouse Conference.
Lanzini on the ball. Can't bring it forward. Looking for an option. Hasn't been given one.
Back to Rice. Cresswell running down the wing. Receives the pass. Looks away in. Gets deflected back, but Lanzini's picked it up.
That's poor Cresswell. 4 hours just about recovers.
Did Still just come on and get everyone into trouble?
Yeah. He came. Oh, here we go. This is going to be like this. Right, come on, Lanzini. Back to Diop, who's going to probably pass it. No, he's not going to pass it back to Fabianski. Off to Zuma. God, Zuma.
It's interesting that Zuma's playing the left side.
Zuma.
Yes.
So he's like playing the
again, Lanzini making a nuisance of himself, making space.
Well, I said, because they're sitting back, they're giving him the space, aren't they? Maybe that's why Moyes picked him. He knew they were going to stand off.
Cleverly a lower pace of game, slower pace.
Clever little ball there.
Ball into Fornals in the box.
Fornals is in the box, 6-yard box. It's gone out.
Couldn't get it.
Well, he's been knocked out of the box. Yeah, almost.
Cleared away again.
West Ham back on the attack.
It's all one way at the moment.
Becker's puts
pressure
it on.
Tell, though. Out wide to Cresswell again. No, Fornals back to Cresswell.
Declan Rice for a long shot. Doesn't get in the box.
No.
Blocked off.
No, Declan.
Come on, Flash. Do something. I just played it back to Rice in the middle.
He does score him, but...
He hasn't done for him for a while, though, has he?
No.
Do you know what I mean? That's why I thought we took that free kick at Southampton to try and have another go.
All they keep saying about an England duty is how good his shooting is.
Oh, Antonio turns the defender. No, nothing. No, that was a foul.
Yeah, that's what everyone else is saying.
Unbelievable.
Has he given the foul?
No.
Because everyone seemed to stop. No, he didn't. Rice, wins the header. Yeah, just about.
It's funny with Zuma there. I just feel so much more confident
on the attack. Long ball in. Oh, to Bowen, almost into the 6-yard box. But
Vlasic, not Bowen.
Vlasic. Bowen's on the bench.
Oh, is he?
But he looks similar. I'll give you that.
He does it. He's in the same position as well.
Yeah.
Still got the ball. Still got possession around sort of there.
I'll get roasted for that now.
Back out to Rice again. Rice.
Do you know what it is?
As a ping.
Cresswell zipped one in. Quite unlucky.
There we go.
Cross or a shot?
I've got my monitor on
it was
monitor on FPS mode again. That'd be why. I thought the picture was dodgy.
Look, did you see that? He's literally got his arm.
I know. He's got them all over Antonio. They're worried about him.
He literally had him in a headlock. He's like, no foul.
Cresswell nicks into the corridor of uncertainty, and there was no one there.
Lanzini.
So balls around the midfield. Back to Fabianski.
Storming up that left wing again. Nice through ball to Antonio on the edge of the box. He's looking for a pass.
Dangerous Dave.
Makes it. Luckily dispossessed.
Bloody good point, Dave. Maybe he will be this season. Who knows? But it's about playing in Europe and stuff like that. Who knows?
Shank clearance. West Ham throw-in.
West Ham throw-in.
Because as usual, England plays the players that are expected to play, not the ones that should be.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Jake says a Jetty scored for Celtic.
Brilliant. Haller scored 4 yesterday. As Jetty scored today.
All the West Ham alumni scoring
box. Keeper collects for Zagreb. Did you in the seat? We're going to actually do a draw. We're going to do a draw for. We've got. I buy an extra raffle ticket. I'm just a giver, so we're going to give one away.
The draw match till, is it tomorrow?
It's tomorrow. It's tomorrow on Football Prizes.
I wouldn't bother. I'm having that.
Well, we're going to give one away to one lucky viewer, not Kobe B, or whoever else is spamming the chat. But we'll do a giveaway at halftime. Hashtag, and
that's when you know
we'll
you're a big stream, guys. When you get spammed by these lot.
Yeah, we've made it. We've made it.
That's when you know you've made it. Yeah. You just get these stupid spammers non-stop. Oh, go on, West Ham.
Nearly won a competition last week.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. Bloody idiot, Van. Could you imagine if they won Sport Live or Kobe B won it? Yeah.
These
West Ham
pushing
and pushing and pushing, just can't find a way in.
They're doing well deep. When they sit deep, they're quite compact.
It's a good point. These aren't no mugs, this team. This team aren't no mugs. And I think that represents why we've got quite a really strong side up.
I should have got more on that deal.
Well, lads, just to show that we are a very fair West Ham channel, I'm going to give away a West Ham Network mug.
Do it, man. Do it.
Do it.
This is the mug.
It's not my one, is it?
Number.
Black and white.
Black and white number. So we need to do a hashtag. What's the hashtag?
Yeah.
It's stealthy, isn't it?
No, that'll be
something a bit more. We can use that one for the future. Let's do one. Let's do just hashtag, simply hashtag West Ham.
Yeah, that'll do.
Simply hashtag West Ham. In order to win this mug, all we need you to do is go into the comments and hashtag West Ham.
As one word. As
simple word. We'll draw the competition in about 5 minutes. Let's see if people are following the rules. Yes, keep doing that. Hashtag West Ham to enter the competition. If you are watching, there we go. There we go. Keep them coming. And if anyone is interested in buying any of our mugs, I'm going to put up the email address.
Yep.
Just email us. I'll send you a link on how you can purchase any of the mugs. I'll show you what they're like in due course. Keep the hashtags coming in if you want to win a mug.
Indeed. And put West Ham as one word. So I saw someone, I think it was Martin, put West space Ham. West Ham as one word.
One word.
One word, please.
Oh. Declan Rice found a Zagreb player and the ref's blown up for the first time?
Exactly, yeah. Of course, he blows up now. When we get
the first time, blows up.
And because Vlasic looks like Vlasic's going to get away with the ball.
He's blown up for that as well.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
The fouls literally the fouls we've had, and he's gone nothing. And that, literally, is a 50-50 foul.
Nice try in Norton. Just West Ham. Just West Ham.
West Ham.
Well done. Love it. We'll give you another minute or so, then we'll do the first draw. And these are going to be out throughout the game, so make sure that's why you've got to stay with us. Don't go anyone else. Stay here.
Why would you put? They got a 3-man wall here, but why would you have Lanzini in it?
Ooh. Good free kick goes over.
Orsic, man, good player. Always good on FIFA.
Number 99.
Almost. It was a good little chip there. It did come down nicely.
Got the Ronaldo technique for the up and down movement.
Yeah, tried it, didn't they? Tried the up and down. All right, we'll go for another 30 seconds, then we'll do the first draw today.
You're kicking.
I might have to
awful.
If we're all getting the FIFA, I might have to get FIFA the next one as well, and maybe we'll do a show where we have a knockout.
I never played the last one. I never bought the last one because I started doing this. I never
have time.
Yeah, indeed.
I'll buy it about once every 10 years because it's the same game over and over again. Like Call of Duty.
They say that a couple months back, didn't they? Yeah. They did say that the last one and the new one are literally the same game because they said the capabilities of the consoles limit what they can do. They said it won't be the same until you get the new consoles out, and then they can change it. Apparently, the ones on the new console are different.
Right, next
a little bit more balance between the teams now.
Yeah,
a little bit of to-in and throw-in.
Yeah,
rather than us just on the attack. I know we're changing. We're now down on the right wing. Dispossessed.
Oh, that's poor ball. Oh, was that? Did he actually give him a foul? No,
he has given him.
Offside against Vlasic.
Yeah.
Playing it round at the back. Back to the
Goalkeeper's
goalkeeper.
got it.
Come on, more hashtags, more.
More hashtags. More hashtags.
Hashtag West
People.
Ham.
Playing out from the back. West Ham aren't really pressing. We're sort of letting them have
They're
the ball.
starting to press now. They're starting to
Now
press.
Lanzini
Antonio's
puts the ball
taking it
back.
round the
Oh,
goalkeeper,
God.
and he scores!
Antonio,
Antonio.
Mark Henry takes the ball on the left-hand side of the 6-yard box. Keeper comes out and he just walks around him, puts it across the face of goal. The Zagreb players absolutely furious.
Absolutely.
It was so good. I'm almost
where
tempted
was
to
this
put a
comment? I'm
webcam
sorry.
and put it on the screen for the.
Luke's comment is
very West Ham defending. Very poor.
But
Very poor
I was just
defending.
saying, they're passing around the back. There's no pressure. Teeny bit of pressure from Lanzini, and it's an awful back pass to the goalkeeper.
It's the second you said, Matt. They're not pressing that, and then they started to. It wasn't even a press. And Lanzini was like rambling up to him very slowly.
Yeah,
but obviously they don't realise how quick Antonio is.
Yeah, great finish.
Good son, love it.
Speed of him. Did you know he had that speed in him? He was like lightning.
Mental. Well, that's a great time to do our bloody freebie. Let's do it. Let me just let me get everything ready, and we'll do that.
Reds have equalised against Tottenham.
And what a great day! And we're giving away a mug. And we're giving away a mug. There's your hat trick.
Hashtag West Ham. Russ has got about 10 seconds before he draws it. Hashtag West Ham. Hashtag West Ham.
Hashtag
Spam
West
it
Ham.
in the chat now if you want to be in it.
Quick hurry up because I want to do it before we so we don't miss no more matches.
Matt, you enter it.
No,
I
thought I'd let the chat win this one.
Yeah, very gracious of you.
I've entered it. If I win it, I'll give it to Matt.
Yeah, just give it to Matt. Put it on the wall. You can stick it on his wall.
I'll get a little cabinet and start displaying with the mugs instead. That'll win, yeah.
Antonio on the ball. Passes back to
what a goal.
Diop. Diop out wide to Fredericks. Fredericks back to Diop. Nice ball through to Fornal. It's not. It's sorry.
Vlasic.
Oh. Antonio, good play. Go on, Fredericks.
Fredericks, right. Let's
nearly come through.
Let me just get ready. Let's draw it now while it's a breaking play.
But it's gone over, saved by the keeper. It's gone over another West Ham corner.
The winner is.
I ain't seen my name yet. Ain't seen my name yet.
Winner. Gets blocked. Neil T.
Neil T.
Well done, mate. Congratulations. You see how he's moaning about not putting the hashtag in, and he didn't won. So there we go. Well done, Neil. You got to keep watching because he could do another one any time.
West Ham corner.
Creswell Fredericks had a pair of shooting boots.
Odds on for Creswell to take it. It's played short. Quick into the box to the penalty spot. Knocked out.
Good dummy from Diop, but what he done against a
Lanzini, good play for Lanzini.
It's cleared out to the halfway line. It's gone all the way back to Fabianski.
Well played, Creswell. Feeds the ball back to Fabianski. Plays it out to Declan Rice, who's dropped deep. He's driving forward into the centre circle.
Come on, Reigns.
Goes long, tries to find Antonio.
Go on.
Right to the far corner. Antonio beats his defender. He's got the ball in the far corner.
He's got Fredericks and Lashes with him. Lashes gets the ball, knocks it back.
Diop. Head up, looking forward.
Fredericks, Snowshed plays Fredericks back
on. Nice dummy. Go on, Fredericks. Oh, he should have gone.
Why'd you go inside?
Why did he not go
inside?
I don't think he dummied that. I think he tripped over his own feet.
Why did he not?
Should have just gone.
He just left his feet behind.
He would have had to play for pace.
If he just knocked it past him, he had the free kick.
Yeah, he would have gone
down. Yeah. Egg fried rice.
Reece, David Moyes
22-16, 18, 19,
25.
20.
Not 22, 25.
25, 23, yeah. Are you sure?
About 3 minutes behind.
I didn't want Ant to feel left out.
Crazy.
Ball for back post again. Oh, Sochek flying through and almost gets onto it. Soucek is
that DJ going
absolutely
for a 3-1
gagging
West Ham?
for a goal, isn't he?
Oh. Reese, search for it on Twitter
Stop
and it should
swearing.
come up. And you might find the one we're on.
Is it Bernardino? Is he gone? What's his name? Who? Yeah, the defender. Yeah. Uruguay.
Balbuena.
Is he gone? Yeah.
Wait a
Uruguay's gone.
Wait a minute, we released him.
Did we?
Dad's just finding out that Balbuena's left the club.
Keep up, Jim. Yeah, did he? Oh, who's Pellegrini managing?
Sociedad, is it not?
Went there, didn't he? Didn't he link up with Pellegrini again?
DJ,
I'm pretty
don't
sure.
stop saying 3-1 West Ham. Come on, your hands from Mississippi Golf Coast and USA from Danny Stone Street. Nice to see you, mate. Thank you for joining us.
Nice.
Mississippi.
Down under 2:05 a.m. in Australia.
Neil. What a lad.
Go on,
What a
Neil.
lad.
Never missed a stream, Neil. Does he ever sleep? He's always on. I see these random times, like 2 in the morning.
Come on, West Ham.
I tell you what, though,
Referee's blown up for a free kick to Dinamo.
Vlasic is just.
Crazy call. Sorry. Crazy call. Thank you for becoming a member. Much
Yes,
appreciated.
mate. Well done, Crazy Cole. Thank you very much. Reese, a word, but I've got to leave for work in 20 minutes. What? Get it on your
Are you not having
phone.
a beer,
Get it on
Owen?
your phone.
Lauren,
I'm drinking
phone.
cider. Does that count?
Yeah.
I've been drinking cider since we started, so does that count?
What do you mean an early beer? Nothing early about 6:15.
Oh, do this.
Well, in Gran Canaria, we was at 6 o'clock.
Oh,
flight, and we had
nice.
to be in the airport
Referee's
at
blown up
2.
for a free kick to West Ham.
Oh, we finally got one. Finally got a free kick.
Joan, who was
Free
on the
kick.
bench?
He jumped on the ball.
Joan
Went
the
down.
bench-
Oh, no.
Nice that there. Look,
Oh,
Yeah.
he's just
That
kicked him in the
Vlasic.
shin.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Stepped on his shin.
I think he'll be all right. He'll be all right. Yeah.
Well, we should have shin pads on.
Joan, the bench. Hold on a second, lads. The bench
I was
is.
going to read it out.
How do we do it?
I'll read it
Is it
out.
bottom there? Areola, Randolph, Sufal, Johnson, Masuaku, Ogbonna, Dawson, Noble, Kroll, Benrahma, Yarmolenko, and Bowen. Very strong. Very strong.
Very strong.
And I don't like that graphic. Can you put Stell's one up? I see him laughing down there in the green room.
Dangerous Hammer Dave. Hello, everybody. Hope you're well. Oh,
Hello,
please
Dave.
get that on. Look at that. West Ham are
That's
starting.
wrong, though, isn't
There's
it?
no field.
Where's Bowen on that? I thought Bowen was on the bill.
He's top right hand corner.
He's top right hand corner. He's playing out in a new position. Outside right. We're bringing back the outside right back.
When he played outside left earlier. when Stell put it
No,
out.
no, he's playing Lino today.
Happy Hammerette wants to jump on and say hi to everyone going now, but come on, Johannes. Happy Hammerette. Good to see you.
Yo,
Thank
yo,
you for
yo.
doing that. Much
Diop
appreciated.
bringing the ball forward into
Antonio,
Antonio.
Diop,
Oh,
Frederick's
Still
out the right.
pushing.
Go on,
go on,
Antonio,
look at that pace.
Wins a throw-in. Mark Henry just pushing everyone out of the way, doing what he wants.
Crosshammer, yes, you cannot wear a betting
I think it
sponsor
is.
on
I
top.
don't know. Ref. Again.
Why is he not giving a foul for that with Antonio?
No. He's literally given. He gave
Question-
that one foul when he had no option.
Right.
But he
Yeah.
no.
Creswell
No,
picks the
good
ball
push
in.
forward.
Oh.
Cleared from Zagreb,
Yeah.
who are driving forward
Never
through the
count.
middle of the park. Declan Rice is covering the man, goes out wide. Doesn't look like he's got much support there, but Diop's got in
Diop,
hard. He's got by
Oh.
Diop.
Well,
Ah, Fredericks is covered. Well done.
Fredericks does
That was
really well there.
solid from Fredericks.
So,
Diop,
random
that was-
question for Stato will probably be able to answer this. So when we're on the home games, can we drink beer during Europa games now? Because we couldn't before, could we? We was on a ban.
Last
No, mate.
season,
Um,
No. Last
it's,
season, no,
it's
couldn't.
the countries. It's the countries.
Yeah.
There's no
It's
way
Wafers
the
thing, isn't
British
it?
government. Yeah, there's no way the British government would allow that.
wafer,
Peach
I
in
think.
the
No,
house.
no, not in the stands. You couldn't buy beer in the stadium.
No,
before.
I don't think you can.
No.
I don't think you can.
In Zagreb, you can tonight.
Yeah.
Neil
Well, I know
Thornton.
last season was it?
Then
Or last
Thornton.
time fans were in.
The Europa League gives me an erection. Come on, you
Wow.
Ireland.
Wow.
No more Viagra for you, mate.
Tell you
For
what,
now,
mate.
picks the ball
What?
through. Vlasic. Nice cross in.
Oh,
Lucky
deflected.
keeper gets the ball.
I tell you something, Neil. You can't see any of our wastes, can you? Nothing from us from the top down.
Jamie Todd, how confident are you making the semi-final? Man, that's well. Tell you what, though, Matt. Hold on a minute. That's 13 games away. 12, 13 games away.
I was going to say, I think we might make it to the quarterfinal.
Oh,
depending on where we finish in the group. Because if you finish first, you haven't got to play the extra playoff round, and you avoid playing the dropouts in the Champions League. But if you finish second, you have to play the playoff round.
Lanzini's dispossessed. Zagreb on the attack, but West Ham have got many bodies back.
Can mop it up.
And Lanzini's gone in half.
Yeah, Lanzini has gone in half. He's going to get booked for that.
Rice, calm down. Rice, calm down.
4-0's he's having it as well. Lanzini on a card.
That's booking. That's all right.
It was. Can't really argue at that the way he came in.
It didn't look good. No, it didn't look good.
Huh? Yeah, it is. Yeah, I like it.
Rice ain't happy about something though.
Oh God, good. Thank you very much, mate. Hope you're well.
He did win the ball. He did win the ball.
Yeah,
what's hurt the player? Is it his lead? Is it his back leg?
No, because it was a fair challenge. I'm taking that back. That was a fair challenge. There was no need for a card. He's won the ball.
He's holding. No.
Yeah.
Oh God, 94. All right,
he did not. He didn't touch that leg.
So sorry, yeah. Someone's was it Frank's asked what's going on? We lost the ball, and Rice and Souček both sort of tackling the player trying to get it back. The ball broke free, and Lanzini's gone in for a slide tackle. The guy's rolling around on the floor like he's broke his leg. Everyone's kicking off. Lanzini's been booked.
Lanzini hasn't really touched him.
He clearly won the ball, barely touched the player.
Crazy call is saying, let's be realistic. We should beat this team regardless of being in Europa. Better players, stronger league, no excuses, back the points. Crazy call. I mean, I'm positive about the game, but it's a Europa League. It's travelling away abroad to Eastern Europe. You know, Zagreb have got such a pedigree in the European competition. So, yeah, I know they were knocked out from low minnows in the Champions League, but they've been in the competition for years, and they smashed Tottenham last year 3-0.
They should do, though. They should be in the competition of the year. They're in a one-team league.
Two-team league.
Yeah, and first place gets Champions League, second place gets Europa. The only reason they're in here is they lost to a team from Moldova.
Yeah.
Well, it's not even actually Moldova.
Matt, that comment's for you, mate.
We're looking good so far. Yeah, we are. We started. I
thought you meant us.
Into it in the last couple of minutes. But
so Clash across the ball, then goes out for a West Ham goal kick.
We said at the start, didn't we, that you could tell in the first 2 minutes we were up for it. We were dictating the play, and that normally bodes well for us. They've had to come forward a bit more recently because we scored, so it kind of changes their game plan a bit. They can still sort of counter attack, but I think if we get another one, it completely changes the game.
Zagreb have certainly got a bit of confidence since the yellows have been dished out. They're winning the ref's favour in as far as the fouls are going.
Decker's dropped deep, clipped the ball again, out wide to Diop on the right hand side, just coming over the halfway line. Out wide to Fredericks on the right hand side. Finds Vlasic, gets dispossessed.
Yeah, Vlasic was being pulled there. He was being held back.
Again, we get nothing.
No.
Well played, Fredericks.
Well done. Playing really well, Fredericks.
Yeah, Fredericks is. My dad's saying, go on.
So Fredericks is having a brilliant game here. What do you say on that, guys? He's playing really well.
He is.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, very well. He's getting bullied a little bit.
Pace,
I don't know. I think he's actually his attacking prowess is phenomenal. They're struggling with his attacking ability.
They are, but when I mean bullying, I don't mean he's being outplayed. I mean he's having his shirt pulled. He's been
Go on.
back. West Ham on the attack.
Ah.
That's it.
He's having a little dance in the box there. Old Fornells.
Yeah, they can't handle Frederick's pace. Every time he runs and he gets them 1-on-1, they've got no chance. He's just gone.
A game like this would do him the world of good.
Throw on Fredericks to Soucek, who manages to turn the player on top of him with a 1-2-2. 1-2 to Antonio. It feeds the ball through for Velasic, who again is pulled down.
I don't think he'll get anything that time because I don't think he's going to get the ball.
Too easy.
Was he looking for it?
The ball was overhit and wide. I don't think he was going to get on that one.
Did you see the Celtic score?
It's 2-2 now.
Yeah, they were 2-0 up, now they're 2-2.
Wow. I heard you went to Kilmarnock yesterday, Ant.
That was no, actually, that was him.
You had to lend Jim your season tickets for him to get in, apparently.
Yep.
I do like Kilmarnock. They're like the West Ham of the SPL, aren't they?
They are a little bit, yeah, Dan. They are, yeah.
Little bit of hope. We're famous for pie mash. They're famous for hangover ice cream and seriously strong cheese.
They're famous for their pies. They've got a nice pie over there, Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kilmarnock pies. Quite famous for that.
What's in them?
Just a mince bread. It's made.
Do you know what? I really don't care.
Secret recipe. He likes them when he goes over, Matt. He loves it.
Yeah.
He has a couple of pies, bother when he's away. Where with the fairies, he loves it.
Great banter. Anyway, we're here to talk about West Ham.
He's shoving me at the picture again.
Fabianski. Look, come back in. Just concentrate on the bloody game.
Good clearance from Zoma.
Where's Kaliaku? Shall I put him up? Shall I not? No, I won't bother. He's all right. I can see him. He's wagging his finger at me. That means Ant needs to do it.
What?
Well played. Finally put a bit of pressure on us there, Zagreb. Oh, well stepped out, Zuma.
Yeah. To Diop. Down the right hand to Fredericks, who tries to play it forward for Velasic.
Oh, that's a poor ball.
We've been pushed back from halfway line all the way back to Fabianski.
Good distance on the kick for Antonio.
Go on.
Oh, just going to get the bounce.
I don't know if any of you have saw the team sheet that was given to the media team today.
No,
you see it?
Yeah. They got trouble, didn't they?
The old West Ham logo was put on
Good.
it.
You mean the proper West Ham logo?
Ball in.
I mean, if you go to Palace away, they have in the away section they have like a welcome West Ham fans, and they have the old logo on it as well.
Time to block it. Another someone else. Getting spammed with these things again, Dan. Oh, right. We need to get another goal before half time, as they will come out stronger. We've been too good. Yeah, they've come into it the last couple of minutes though. Crosshammer. They have played pretty well. Last few minutes.
Since they won that yellow card, they seem to have a newfound confidence.
Yeah, I started pressing a bit higher. We'd probably be happy getting them 1-0 at half time at the moment. Then again, they might be. It's click on from Soucek from the goal kick.
Come on, Barry, we got this. We got this.
Soucek, why? Soucek, why? We were going to get the throw in.
Oh, there's another one.
There's another one.
I'm there. I got him. Did I get it?
I don't know. One of us did.
No, I think Peter Parker is baiting us to it.
We did get the throw in. Fair enough. I thought Soucek gave it away. Right, Fredericks with a throw in. If only he had a pair of scoring boots, we'd be 2-0 up. Throw it into Antonio. Lays off to Soucek. Back to Fredericks. What is that? Well played, Reece.
West Ham on the attack on the edge of the box. Managed to find it inside the box.
Oh, well controlled.
Oh, Fennell's just a ball almost on Antonio's head. Comes out for Soucek.
That's handball.
Velasic comes running in.
How's handball?
It looked like a handball. But they're on the counter. Zagreb on the counter, back at the halfway line.
Literally
They've
looked
pushed
like
back.
he just punched that off Antonio's head.
Yeah. Can we have another look at it? They're going to let us have a butchers?
I'm sure they've got VAR in the UEFA competition, so... Oh, brilliant tackle, Zuma.
Joan, we are massive. Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
What was that? He's unlucky with a shot there, Vlasic. We haven't had a single replay of it yet.
Again, up the left-hand side. Obsessed with the left-hand side.
Lanzini, back to Rice. Rice back wide to Creswell. Creswell back to Rice.
Lanzini.
To Lanzini.
Lanzini's been
turn.
fouled.
Brilliant turn. Ref.
It's really funny, isn't it, lads, that when we go in for half a challenge, we get caution for it, but they're getting away with murder.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, they've just...
mate,
Lanzini's just been pushed to the floor, and as he's gone down, he's just grabbed the ball. He's like, no, I'm having that. That's a foul.
Oh,
he did get it, but it looks like it was played quickly because we missed it.
Rice.
Cresswell trying to get the ball in. Back to Rice.
Got to admit, mate, we're being spammed like there's no tomorrow today. Unbelievable.
I told you, I said to Ross, though. That's when you know you've made it still.
John, who we got on the bench? Well, quite a strong, bench. Ben Rama, Crowell, Noble, Bowen, Areola. Goodness, it's a strong, very strong bench, mate, and we're allowed up to 5 subs. So 1-0, 42 minutes gone, 42 and a half minutes gone. West Ham sitting tight. Don't need to chase the game. We just we're in control, aren't we?
Yeah,
we are playing some good football, Lawrence. Absolutely, mate.
Yeah,
totally agree.
I mean, Zagreb have hardly been out or inside our area. They're just having to sit back, but we're easily finding space until we get to almost the 6-yard box when they seem to tighten up.
No, mate.
Antonio whipped one into the box. Cleared up 4
out wide.
Back out to Cresswell.
Just can't find the space.
Yeah, they're sitting very deep, Zagreb, aren't they? They're worried that they will get.
Ref, get out of the way.
Oh, a nice ball through to Vlasic. It takes a shot, low down. Oh.
Frank, no, Ben Rama's on the bench, but that's okay. We've got Lanzini playing, who's getting quite a lot of space. He's getting fouled an awful lot. Fornals is playing with him. Vlasic, all sitting behind Antonio, and they're doing fine. They're doing absolutely fine.
Yeah. Vlasic, a low shot driven from outside the box. He's on the left-hand side. It goes to the left-hand side. Misses by about less than a foot, I'd say. Misses a post.
What subscription has your wife cancelled, mate? Sorry about that.
Don't want to think about it. Let us know.
Appreciate the squad. Absolutely, totally agree.
His BT subscription. I get you now. Why don't you cancel her subscription? Something she likes.
What's this fact about 9/11, mate? Hammer, Dave Hammer.
Is it to do a documentary they've released now?
Don't know. Haven't been watching them.
Oh.
So Zagreb have got the ball, pushing down on us from the right-hand side. They're right, our left. Puts a big through ball into the box. Almost hits a penalty spot, but it's mopped up by Fredericks.
I agree, Toby. We're in control of this game, but I don't want to say the referee is biased, but it feels like all ball in the middle.
Oh, tries to go for the overhead kick, but gets no pace on it and goes out. Goes out the box for a long shot, which ends up in Stratford.
Giving them a bit too much space though there in our box there.
Yeah, too bunched up. We had 5 players in the box and we were far too bunched up. Hi, Lenny.
Ball flicked on. Oh, couldn't get the second flick on.
Jam on top or at the bottom, lads?
Do you know what? I cut mine in half, so I've got two, and one has jam on top, and the other one has cream on top, and I do them both different.
Yeah,
Same as often when I have a bacon sandwich. I'll cut it in half, and half will be brown, and half will be red. Because I'm a big kid.
Yeah, half time. That's not so bad.
Solid.
Pretty
Don't
good.
give her ideas. Get it off quick.
Welcome back to the West Ham Network. It's half time. We've seen West Ham.
Have we got a half time video?
Is there a jingle? Is there a jingle?
Actually, we haven't had it for a while. We've not done
Let's
one.
have a jingle.
Oh, we do.
There's a jingle.
Half time. West Ham lead 1-0. Dinamo Zagreb. First game of the group stages. Lads, we're in control, aren't we?
Yeah. Totally.
All over them. All over them.
I'm worried we got a couple of our players booked, though. We got, what, 2 booked?
I'll be brutally honest with you, though. I don't mind that. Do you know why? Because Dinamo Zagreb have been, like you said, still all over, quite rough and tumble with West Ham. And that's West Ham's response to go, don't mess with us, because we'll be rough and tumble back. Now, yes, okay, you cross border. You cross a line in terms of, you know, if you keep doing that tackle, but we've got strength and depth for this competition. So, you know, Lanzini sends the message, and to be honest, it shouldn't have been a yellow card anyway.
No, he got the ball.
Yeah,
got the ball.
He got the ball.
Yeah, and someone asked earlier in the show, you know, can you appeal a yellow card? Unfortunately, you can't.
No.
You can't appeal 2 yellow cards either. You can only appeal a straight red.
I taught you that last year, still, didn't I?
So it will stand, unfortunately. Yeah. Solid first half by Howard. Yeah, controlled the game. We're massive. Mandy, fantastic first half. Totally controlled it. Yeah. Do you think with the bookings, it is 2 bookings, isn't it, that we've got?
Nice one.
Or is it just Lanzini?
Just Lanzini.
Just Lanzini.
You think he won't risk it? He'll take Lanzini off and not risk him getting another booking, or will he wait a while?
I'll wait a while. We got loads of backup.
Yeah, I don't think he'd do it yet. We got time. We got players. We got 5 subs still. Moyes will never know what to do, does he? He won't know what to do with 5 subs.
Pat reckons he won't. Pat reckons we need a second goal. Do we need a second goal, or is it too comfortable for us?
Yeah, we definitely need a second goal.
Just to give us that. Yeah.
Can we have a moment to appreciate? I managed to get one first. Normally, I go to block someone and it says
already blocked.
Unable to convert. Yeah. Get you in. We're on a winner today.
Oh,
last name.
Where's this comment? I can't be having this.
No.
Fredericks was rubbish.
No.
Yes, no. He missed that gilt-edged chance, but he's a right bag. In fairness, I don't think Soufal would have even shot it. He got there. He doesn't shoot, does he? Soufal.
Frank, it was Lanzini that was booked, and he won the ball really clearly. So it was a shame, really. Yeah. Gary wants Benny on for Lanzini. Do you think Ben Rama will do well in this?
15 minutes. He would.
Yeah, we're going to need him on Sunday, so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Especially depending if we're going to push him or Fornells forward for Sunday's game, then we're going to need him fit and well.
WHU, Antonio and Fredericks have been good. WHU, your package has disappeared, mate. I've been to the post office. They can't find it. I'm really, really sorry, mate.
Another top quote by Stelios there. Your package has disappeared.
Still upset about
Crosshammer. Hi, Joan. If I had a cup now, I'll be up all night. I've got some decaf, though. Decaf, that's not real tea, Crosshammer.
I only drink decaf.
It's got to be
pointless. It's like drinking
tea or PGT.
It's like drinking beer without alcohol in it. What's the point?
No, that's just stupid.
Exactly.
Non-alcoholic beer.
You don't need to start yourself off at a day full of caffeine, giving yourself anxiety.
Desjardins, not happy seeing Fabianski in goal, but I asked the question earlier. It was a bit of a mixed sort of response to it. I think that, to me, says Areola becomes our Premier League keeper. What do you guys think?
I don't know. I mean, obviously, he's going to be given a chance on Sunday, I'd think. For he'll make the first team.
But
I don't see him. I don't think that's cutting shut where he's now our.
I don't think it matters much for a goalkeeper though. It wouldn't surprise me if Fabianski starts on Sunday.
Yeah, I think it's a message, but anyway, Mandy would like to see Kral for Lanzini. Good shout. Can't risk it. Lanzini isn't the best of tacklers.
I'd rather for the I'd rather stick with Ben Rama.
Well, Ben Rama, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Lee, loving what I'm seeing. The boys are doing a great job. Let's have it, West Ham. Oh, by the way, West Ham. Sorry, I'm late, but watching the footy and couldn't go. That's all right, mate. That we're here to watch the football. You're not here to watch us rambling on. So no problem with that at all. Who else we got? Steve. Steve's fishing. Oh, that's one for you there, Dan.
Yeah, nice carp. Ben Rama on for Lanzini. Don't take any chances. That is a carp.
A carp, is it?
Yeah.
Steve's got a carp in his hands. No, I don't eat carp. No, don't think I ever have. Each and everything. Is this over 2 legs? Well, it's the home and away games.
No, it's
so
not
we're
two
not
legs.
we're not in the knockout stages just
Group
yet.
stages.
Yeah.
Because Ant said that's Dave Cross the other night, didn't he? And Dave Cross got confused.
Did he?
Because there was Ant said about the return leg, and he was like, "Oh, is this a knockout?" I was like, "No."
Oh,
It's
right.
group stage.
Ant doesn't really know much about football, does he? Really? Dangerous Hammer. We're looking good at the minute. We don't need to make a sub yet. I was only asking more about because of the
yellow
card.
The yellow card.
And
Yeah.
the awfulness of this ref. Like,
Martin, does anyone know what the point of the spam is? Well, they're all hoping that you're going to click on it and then end up losing a load of money by clicking on
click
something
on it and
you
lose your
shouldn't have done.
laptop because it just absolutely kills it.
So don't click on any of the spam. We're trying to get rid of it as fast as we can. Acid joke. We look the better team by far, composed, purposeful, and organised. Do you agree?
Mark Noble.
Oh, no, stop it.
You'd say that's just
saying time for Masuaku as well.
It's just come up. As long as Noble gets a run out last 15 minutes, happy
Last
days.
15,
I'd go with that. I'd be happy with that. I mean, it's his last season. Give him a run up in the Euros before they get important.
Well, when we go 3-0 up. Mate, very solid first half from West Ham. Crazy Cole. I think Benny will be rested for the weekend. GP, where's my package? I blame Anton. Well, he's the one in charge of merchandise, mate, so I would blame him too. Yanka, can't understand why people still slander Fredericks. He's really good in these games. And we have been saying it, haven't we? And he's looked absolutely fine.
It's his pace, isn't it? I've always said he's a bit like Masuaku in that his first fault isn't defending, but then he notices and he's got the pace to then recover. If he looks under tackles in the first half, where like he's jogging back and Diop's jumped in, missed the tackle, and he's come back and saved him, but they just don't like his pace.
Not everybody has to agree on everything, and slanderers and punk rockers are everywhere.
Jack Bong, my package disappeared years ago behind the Guinness gut, and ours one did behind the rum gut, didn't they, Dan?
It does. Well, Matt, speak for yourself.
David,
Again, that's why you can only see us from here up, because we hide everything. I'm not even wearing trousers.
Note to self: Moyes needs to play Areola. Father Snowman, Fab could be sitting in a deck chair doing nothing. They haven't troubled us, do they? Have they?
No. Easy game. Which is what I was going to say.
Oh, we've kicked.
He could play. I mean, he could play on Sunday. It's not like their goalkeepers are running up and down the pitch. No. He could be playing both games. He's not going to get tired, is he? He's standing there. What is he doing? He's as much as we are in the stands.
Ironclad has just been put to me by. It's been out to put me empty beer can in the bin, and it's a lovely evening here in Norfolk. Dog walk on the beach after the game. Methinks lovely.
Ironclad. I'll be up in Norfolk when we play Leeds away. I'm going up with my local fishing club for a beach match against the local Norfolk club. So if you're walking your dog, don't let it wee up my umbrella.
Dangerous Hammer, I've got work. I'm supposed to be driving tonight to Manor Park and back to Canning Town, Barking Road. Drive carefully, mate. Crazy cold.
You could walk that. You could walk that. driving.
I think Areola will only play when Fab gets injured. I don't know. I think he's our Premier League keeper from now on. Talion, good evening. Benrahma for Lanzini and maybe Bowen for Vlasic, but so far so good.
I don't think he'll get used at all.
I think they're going to be safe for Sunday, aren't they?
I think Bowen will, because I think Bowen's going to play up front.
I do too. Barry, it'll come when GSB have a really bad game. They will change up a little over the 2 cups and league. It'll come when GSB has a really bad game. They will change up a little over the 2 cups and league. I didn't understand that. Sorry,
I'd like 2 cups of whatever you're drinking, mate.
Clever Trevor. Plenty of build-up play, but need to be more clinical in the final third. Get Benrahma. A lot of people are calling out for Benrahma.
Calling for Benrahma, but he was useless at the weekend.
He wasn't very good, was he? Yeah, wasn't very good.
That's a polite way of putting it.
Venom Light. Buzzing for the French connection at the back. Looks solid. What do you think of the back two? Looked all right?
Yeah.
Diop.
I think Diop's having a very good game. When I heard it wasn't Oggy, Diop was replacing him, I was a bit... I know you guys were excited, but I was a bit... As I was watching, I was like, oh, I don't know about that. It's been a while. It's been a while since he's played. But yeah, I mean, dare I say better than Dawson.
I thought Zuma played really well, to be honest.
I think
Zuma did. So Zuma goes without saying, in my opinion. But yeah, I think Diop's unexpectedly had a good game.
Yeah, well, no, I don't think. I think he's a decent player. I think he's just taken a bit of time to settle. But it's good to see both of them. You're absolutely right, playing well. Hornswaddler, I was listening in, guys, while the commentary was foreign, but I found an English-speaking site, so sorry, guys.
See, and that is why we will not give you any hints of what channels to watch it on. Go on, bloody Judas. Sling your hook, son.
Good evening to you all. A good first half. Let's keep it nice and tight and hit them when they have to open up for the goals. I think they will try and go for it, and I think we'll get another goal or two. I reckon. I've got a feeling we will.
They're very bunched up defensively, aren't they? We're getting down the wings so easy.
They're packing out the box.
They're very bunched up in the box.
Wings, it looks like.
Yeah.
Agreed. Scrolling down. Sorry, I can't put every single comment up, people. You know.
Oh, look, he has to say sorry now. He's
not. This isn't Stell's show where he can sit here for 2 hours.
Oh, sorry,
go through the comments. This is half-time analysis.
James Farmer, Carroll to sign tomorrow and play up top on Sunday. Oh dear. Stop smoking the wacky backy, James, for goodness sake, mate.
He's had some of the other guys drink, isn't he?
Elbow 73. Hello, fellas. Loving your work. Thank you very much. Zuma looking comfortable. Yep, totally agree. Vlasic looks good. This is all looking comfortable. Would you agree, guys? It is. Are we getting a bit complacent, or is it all looking
that's the worry. That is the worry.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, we need that.
Definitely the worry. Although I think the end of that first half, there was a little bit of a shock.
Spell,
although it came to nothing, I think that might have... I mean, if they didn't pick up on it, Moyes certainly would have picked up on it, and that would be in his half-time team talk. Absolutely. Stuart K, I wouldn't change anything at the moment. Solid first half, and I do believe this is our toughest group game. Let's not underestimate Genk and Vienna, Rapid. They're the sort of teams that might sort of bite us in the arse when we're least expecting it. I do agree. I think this is probably our toughest game, but let's not underestimate the other teams. Connor Byrne, come on, you irons. Thank you for joining us, mate. Talion. I think Zuma will be a good influence on Diop. Might push him as a player. What do you think of that comment? I think it's a fair comment. That. Yeah. Good shout. I mean, also, it's giving Diop the chance to move around. He's moving forward a little bit more, getting more involved in midfield. Whereas people would say he was lazy before. Yeah. Now he's actually running around making space and getting more involved in the game rather than just sticking to the role he's known for. Trini, I feel we need to score next. Do you agree with that, guys? Well, if we don't score next, they're scoring next, so 100%. Frank Butcher. That back line is more solid now than me garden wall. And believe me, that's solid, boys. I put the footing in. It's 8 foot of concrete with steel. Right. Backline. Did you use sand and cement or did you use some pat? Oh, shut up. Backline. Which is stronger? Soufal, Dawson, Ogbonna, Creswell?
or Fredericks, Diop, Zuma, Creswell? That's a tough one.
No.
Which would you go for?
It's a Premier League backline every time. Although I would like Zuma to replace Dawson
for
big games like like the weekend, definitely. Zuma for Dawson with Ogbonna. Yeah. That's where it's at. I mean, although I say that, we've only seen Zuma play for 45 minutes of football, so...
Yeah. Mate, Rapid Vienna is crap. Well, let's hope they stay crap when we play them. Brad, just need to stay focused. I feel they might come out. The blocks flying second half. Got to chase the game now. Yeah, I don't think we need to... they've got to chase the game. Absolutely.
I don't think they will. Not unless we get second goal.
Trini reckons Dinamo have been poor. They can only get better.
I think they're quite happy at the moment with us being 1-0 and us still pushing on. Because if they're a counter-attacking team, they can still counter-attack. Once it's more than one goal, then they've got to start chasing the game.
That's a good shout. I mean, when you look at the other teams in our group, they're all gonna be looking and agreeing with us and saying West Ham are massive. We're the ones to watch out for. And if they're thinking we only lose 1-0, we're still in for a good chance.
It's about to kick off again, guys, and they're making a substitution. So let's see who's coming on.
It's some guy that doesn't matter.
Juric on for the guy that did the back pass. So that's an attacking move, I believe.
So does that make them... Does that mean they've gone to a back
I think
four?
that makes them go 4 at the back.
Yeah.
Rather than a 3-4. I think they're going for it, aren't they?
Juric is forward.
No, I think it's a like-for-like change. Nothing will happen.
Juric is a forward player.
We'll see.
Yeah,
I think the formation will change.
Well, they've still got 3 at the back.
So someone else has dropped into the back line.
Into the back line.
Yeah.
That's going to be sit there now trying to work it out. Like
we are. We can see it doesn't look like they've changed their formation unless what they've done is they've got 3 at the back. They've still looked like they've got 4 in the middle. There's Juric. Juric has gone out wide left. So they've made a tactical change.
The thing is,
do you know what they're doing? They're playing.
It doesn't matter how many defenders or how many players playing at the back, because at all times when we've got the ball, they're going to have 8 players sitting at the back like they did the first half, and that is their formation.
They've got a lot of people up front. They've got a lot of people.
They've come out. Yeah. They've come out looking for it.
Yeah, they've pushed an awful lot of players up front. They've literally got 4 up front.
Yeah, they have.
That was close. That was close.
Yeah. Outside the box, low left side side of the post. It was a bit like Velasic's shot at the end of the first half.
That was
enjoying the sunshine in Southern California. Hope you're well, mate. Hammer Mulder. Thank you for joining us.
The difference there between the Velas shot is Fabianski wouldn't have got to that if it was on target because he just watched it go off.
They are leaving. They are really high up the pitch.
Yeah, they're pushing again.
But they literally got 3 up front and 3 in the midfield.
They are. Yeah, they've literally. They're swarming our 18-yard box. Ball out wide into the middle. I can't say who's got it. It's just outside the 18-yard box. Gone out to the left. Throw on to West Ham United. Yeah, they're going
down their sails now. We got to push. Yeah, we got to push back, and if we can get another goal early on, we'll take the wind out of their sails.
Well, this is where you need to
otherwise we're going to spend quite a bit of time sat back. Yeah, sorry.
You ain't going to be able to hold that sort of pressure for 45 minutes.
No.
Still, if anything happens to Moisey, God forbid, I'm telling me old mucker Dave Gold to appoint you as manager. Mate, you don't want us relegated, do you?
You know who doesn't want him appointed? Arthur Masuaku.
Arthur Masuaku be the first person on
Frederick's been caught out. They're on the attack, just outside the box. They've got 4 players in our box at the moment. Looks like Cressy going to mop it up, and he does.
I tell you what, they are going for it. They have got 3 players up front. They're really going for it.
So they must have a back 4 now. Yeah, they've got back 4.
No, it doesn't look like it's a back 4.
Yeah, look at the moment there on the halfway line. There's 4 of them.
Yeah,
they're playing a 4-3-3.
4-3-3.
Yeah.
Oh,
from a 3-5-2 to a 4-3-3. Good tackle.
Oh,
good tackle.
Danger.
It was Lanzini, guys.
It was Lanzini. That's why I'm. Ooh.
I hope he got the ball.
He did.
Yeah.
Ref didn't blow up, did he?
The red player's still on the floor rolling about, making a meal of it. Just watching the replay.
He
did
get
not get the ball. He got the back of the boot. I mean, well,
the ref
he
did.
He got a touch on the ball, but as he's gone in,
Lanzini needs to be taken off, guys. That was a bit close.
As he slid Lanzini, his left foot has crossed underneath his right. His right has just touched the ball, but his left has hit the opposition player on the back of the boot.
It looks like we might have someone
I'm a bit
standing
worried.
up now anyway.
I would just
the left-hand side,
just
isn't
so
it?
that we don't go down to 10 men.
Screen. Very bottom left of the screen, someone standing there with their kit on.
Totally agree, Chinny. Totally agree.
So I reckon he might come off now. After that tackle, I don't think Moyes.
Yeah.
And after the weekend, I think Moyes will just pull him off now.
Mate, Valletta, I wouldn't be surprised. It's a good shout. It's a good call.
After that tackle, 100%.
But after that tackle,
he's got to, just for the team's own safety.
Yeah.
I think it's important. It's important. Come on, West Ham. We've hardly touched the ball this half.
So grab on the attack again.
Oh,
Rice breaking through.
Go on,
Deckers. Going through. Go on, Deckers. Go on, Deckers.
No one's near him.
Into the box. Into the box. What a counter attack! What a fantastic counter attack! Ben Rama's coming on as well.
Declan Rice from the halfway line.
One man
counter
attack. No.
And Panna's the keeper. Panna's the keeper.
One man counter attack from Declan Rice there.
So there's the break for Lanzini to come off, make a change, and calm down a bit.
Someone's moaning about something. I don't know what Zagreb players moaning.
They're upset because they're wasting time celebrating. Look, Decker's got. Wow, look at that strength. Look at that strength from Declan.
Dispossessed the Zagreb player on the halfway line.
Look at that strength.
Bang. Meg's the keeper.
That is absolute class. He's not worth 100 million. No, he's not. He's worth 150 million. That's how much he's worth.
Left foot.
That is class.
Through the keeper's legs.
That is what a goal. What a goal. What a goal.
Do you know what's good about that as well is Declan wants to move forward. He wants to get further forward a bit more. So that's going to do his ability to get forward. You boost it.
As well as his confidence. Lanzini's gone off. And
that's the right move. That was the right move.
Is that the turning point in the game, guys?
That was the right move.
Possibly should have had a second yellow. What, 60 seconds
later? Quite possibly.
The referee didn't give him that yellow, mate, because he shouldn't have given him the yellow in the first half.
Yeah.
Well, I know what you're saying, mate, but, you know.
No, it's the right move.
He's lucky. He was lucky.
Yeah, I think as soon as he got away with that, Moyes was like, get him off.
Antonio pushing the keeper. The keeper's had to kick it out for a throw on. West Ham are still going on the attack. What a nutsy, though. Confidence of Rice to run from the halfway line and think, I'll put it through his legs. And to do it. Unstoppable. Cressy with a throw on.
Good evening, Fo. Thank you for joining us, mate.
What's up, Fo? Yo, Fo.
We know, Barry. We're watching a stream and we know. I don't know how far behind we are.
We're not that far behind.
We know we are.
We all need to sync up, you see.
I think it's about a minute behind, but... Oh, ref, come on now. Zuma with a towering header.
Balota, I hope we do.
Declan said, as you just said, Dan, he wants to go further forward. So what a run.
Well, he mentioned he'd spoken to Moyes and Stuart Pearce about being released to get further forward.
Yeah, he did. Think of City buying Grealish for 150 million. Declan played more England games and scored more. Good shout.
I think he'll end up at City.
I don't think he ends up going anywhere, mate. He's staying at West Ham. He's going to win.
Yeah.
We're going to win the Europa League. We'll go into the Champions League, and we'll win that next season as well as finishing top 4.
He's going to be he's the new Bobby Moore, exactly. But he's going to stay with us rather than retiring at Fulham.
Yeah, he doesn't need to go anywhere. Shot by
takes a deflection.
Massive deflection.
Fab, cool as a cucumber, puts his hand out while two Zagreb players are running on it.
Completely caught out.
He was cool as a cucumber, and then it was like, oh shit, they're running for it. Who was the deflection from? Zuma, I believe.
Zuma. Mate, if that was anywhere near the goal, anywhere near them players, that's goal.
That would have been in.
That was in.
Planted.
If that had been on target, it would have been a goal. Isn't that right, Matt?
He just. No, it wasn't on target, was it? Deflection. They're in.
They're in again.
Trying to turn. It's gone off for it. It should be a goal kick. Should be a goal kick.
You know what? That's a couple of times now where shots have gone close to the post, and Fabianski's just been flat-footed.
That's interesting. That should actually been a goal kick. That came off the.
They haven't given us much in this game still.
That's what I said.
You know.
Corner ball to Zagreb.
For Lanzini, he ain't going to get anything else.
Can I say on here that the ref is bent?
We had one decision for Lanzini.
Short corner, crossed in, whipped in, well collected. Fabianski.
Yeah, caught by Fabianski.
Oh, that was a terrible throw out. Gave it straight back to them. Fabianski, there's no need to rush. There's absolutely no need to rush.
Why are you rushing? Why are you rushing? Why are you rushing, Fabs?
Not Russian, they're Croatian. They're not Russian, they're Croatian. They're not Russian, they're Croatian.
Tune up, lads. It's no point, is there?
It went right over his head, didn't it?
Oh, I heard it. I'll set you up for it.
That'll be nice.
Why are they rushing?
And he'll be. Declan ain't going anywhere till he's won the World Cup. Lovely.
Exactly.
Who's doing the banner on the bottom? And left it saying half time 2-0.
Oh, see, that's Anton. See,
Father Snowman's calling out this shoddiness already.
Terrible. Anton, shoddy.
You tell him, Father Snowman.
Shoddy, terrible.
And third team's losing 4-2.
Yeah. Celtic down. There goes Matt for his 1 hour refreshment. It's gone for his orange.
Oh dear. Vlasic lost the ball in the middle of the park. They're out on the attack again. When they get the ball, they got 1, 2, 3. They got 5, 6 players in outside our box.
Just throwing everything forward.
Now 2 in it. They're looking for a cross, but nothing in, so the ball's gone back.
I didn't say that, did I, Frank? Back into the centre circle. West Ham now just sitting deep. Let's hope we don't start sitting too deep and allowing them even more space.
There you go. There's one for you, Dan.
Yeah. I don't mean it the way you think. You think I meant it.
Yes, you did, you liar.
There was no homophobic slur there. Not from me.
The Celtic game.
Not with this hair.
Celtic were 2-0 up. Then they conceded 2 goals in 3 minutes to go 2-2. And they've conceded 2 goals in 3 minutes again. So West Ham's defending it. You can see 1, you can see 2.
Are you talking about another game?
Celtic.
Right. Ball out left. Cleared it. What be up? Mate.
Right.
No, it's a pass.
On it.
Yeah.
It's a brilliant pass.
Comes out for Sochek on a 4-0. Antonio's through.
Benny.
Unlucky. He's dispossessed. Right, what's Benrahma?
Benrahma passed. I think it's Benrahma passed Antonio.
I'm not. That's what I was saying. It was not. Get out of it.
We're winding him up. Barry.
Mate, yeah. No, not Andy Carroll. I don't go for no top knot. I just do a bit of this, mate. Do a bit of that. Straight down. No top knot for me.
Mate, yes, but I don't give a damn. Have you seen his new bird? I mean, class. Good grief.
She wants the money. She's not stupid.
Yeah, exactly.
I've got to tie it back up, or I'll sit on it.
Oh, good wriggle in.
Oh, the ball
Saved by Fabianski. They're going for it. They're going for it.
I don't think it was a save. If it was a save, he should have kept hold of it because it was moving at 2 miles an hour.
That player, I don't know their player's name, but he wriggled right through our defence there.
Yeah.
He beat
2-1.
Yeah.
I don't think he did get a hand to it. Just wide.
Yeah.
And good job too.
I was like, did he get a hand to it?
No,
he tried.
Hats off to Fabianski. I thought it wasn't very well played from him there, but he'd covered the goal. If it didn't hit his hand, there was no way that was getting past him and going in from that angle.
Ivanucic,
yeah. Who's the Croatian Iron said he's the one that's very similar.
Got to look out for.
Yeah, mate. But Belota did say earlier in the game he's one to watch out for.
Yeah, he said it again there. Yeah, take care of Ivanucic.
They're coming forward again.
Champions League for us next season, boys. I don't see why not. We don't know, Martin. Hopefully, if we can get hold of him, we will have a chat with him after the game. Talion, Souček looks knackered. We should maybe make a few changes, give a few players a rest now.
Well, we got 4 subs left, but yeah.
And going to Foe's comment. Estelle, did you say Haller scored 4 last night? What have we been saying about him again?
I know,
he wasn't good enough doing it in the Premiership, though.
Well, he was. That's the problem. He was good enough.
He wasn't good enough. Not the way we played.
Not the way we played. That doesn't mean the player himself wasn't good.
Well, I don't think he
you saw the goals that he scored. He was clearly a talented player.
Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely a talented player. And people are going, he's scoring in Amsterdam in the Dutch league, but he scored in the 4 goals in the Champions League.
Mate, you could score. You could score in the Dutch league.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't.
You've got to have a certain amount of fitness to play in the Premier League.
I've looked at his stats. I've looked at his stats again just to remind me of his stats, and he's been smashing it in every league. He played 54, made 54 appearances for us. He scored 14 goals, and most of those appearances were subs. He can score goals, And if you compare his stats, we're all salivating over Antonio, and no disrespect, Antonio's done great. But how many games has it taken? And I know people will say, well, Antonio, Vlasic out wide. Cut out. But it's taken Antonio a lot more games to get to 50. I reckon Haller would have been the sort of player that would have got us 50 goals if he stayed at West Ham in his career.
If he didn't sulk, all he did was sulk. If the ball wasn't
doesn't make you a bad player.
He didn't chase the ball. He didn't work hard enough for it. He just sulked.
Doesn't make you a bad player if you sulk.
Well, no, what I'm saying he didn't chase the ball and he sulked when it wasn't on his foot.
Vinay, Haller didn't want to play for Moyes, or Moyes didn't want Haller to play for him.
Haller didn't want to play for Moyes the way that Moyes wanted Haller to play. I think they both. It looks like they both sort of agreed on that, didn't they?
Crosshammer agrees with me. Haller couldn't handle the Premier League. He couldn't. He didn't have the fitness for it.
I think he did.
He didn't have the heart for it.
He was a different type of player. He was a different type of player, and I reckon you don't. The German league is not a crap league, and he did well there. You don't do well in the German league, and all of a sudden become a bad player. But I don't know. He's gone. Doesn't matter. Let's see what happens if Moyes will ever get another striker.
Fredericks, bring the ball forward.
Fredericks out on the wide. In for Antonio.
He's gone down.
Unlucky. Behind him.
Behind for a throw-in in the opposition half.
He ran, I think someone put it up in the chat earlier, that Haller covered the 3rd most distance in the game last
night. Wow. There you go.
Ironclad, got to put that on. Bloke's name coming on for them looks like someone's finger got stuck in a key. Either that or a broken down motorbike. A motorbike with only running on one cylinder.
Ristovski's like the right wing back.
Maharami.
So yeah, he was. They're not playing wing back, are they? They're playing.
No, they were, weren't they? At the start. Were. So he was probably playing right back, I'm guessing.
No, born to get busy. We agree. I think Moyes should consider making a few changes. To be honest with you,
I'd bring Krau on.
I'd bring Krau on. Shore up that midfield a bit.
Maybe for Rice, just so Rice is at peak fitness for Sunday.
Yeah, maybe Johnson for Creswell. Give Creswell a rest, maybe.
Take 4 hours off for Yarmolenko.
Take 4 hours off. Yeah.
Or
and let them,
Stell's best mate, Arthur.
Antonio, you don't have to take off.
No, because can't play, can he? So
Italian, I swapped Vlasic for Bowen. Vlasic looking a bit lightweight at the moment. What do you think of Vlasic's game so far?
I think he slotted in perfectly. Yeah. I think he looks exactly like I said earlier about Moyes buys certain players to match the style we're playing. He doesn't look out of place in that 3 behind Antonio. Like, he gets the way they play, and he plays the same way. So it gives you another direct option.
Yeah, I'm still of the same opinion that he's doing really well, but he is getting bullied, pushed, and his shirt pulled a bit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I wouldn't change for Bowen. I'd rather Bowen be in peak fitness for Sunday myself.
Yeah, Nicholas, do you reckon Moyes might try to turn Vlasic into a striker? No, I think he'll make Bowen. Unlucky. I think he'll make Bowen the striker, backup striker, Nicholas, to be honest with you. Foe, he likes your bubble screen there.
Thank you very much. I'm in the stadium. I'm at West Ham Network. I'm in the office. I'm playing handball.
There's no way we're going to sign Ivan Toney in the January window. The only time Toney might become available is if
they go down.
If they go down, yeah.
But at the moment, I don't think they will, to be honest.
I don't think they will. I think they'll be all right.
I think there's a few teams that are worse than them.
Yeah. Michael wants to see Noble and Kral come on. Yeah, it could be the sort of game, Noble, Kral, to sort of shore it all up. Yeah.
I'd definitely get one of them on.
Yeah, I'd bring Noble on.
I'd bring Kral on.
I'd bring Kral on now.
15, 20 minutes to go.
And then with 10 minutes to go, maybe if there's a sub left, take off Rice for Noble.
Well, we've got 5. We can make 5 subs, so there is space for Noble.
Oh, nice turn there. Unlucky. That was Ben Rama. Nice turn, but lost the ball again.
Actually got the free kick. Wow. We actually got the free kick.
Ben Rama being given instructions by Moyes.
Score another.
Is he giving them the foul for that? After they've done the exact same thing? No, he didn't. He did give us the foul. I was about to say.
Ball out
goal kick
for a goal kick.
Out for a goal kick.
Antonio, knowing he's not got to play at the weekend, is putting everything into his runs.
Yeah.
Well,
ball out on the left for Prague. For Zagreb. Oh, taken off him.
That was away, and he's had his back leg taken away out of him.
For that? Where's the yellow card for that?
That is a booking.
That is an absolute...
He's going to book him. He's going to book him. He's got his hand in his pocket.
Finally got the card out.
Jesus.
God, dear, oh dear.
Jesus, he should be arrested for that.
Misic. You know, I mean, he gave the ball away and then deliberately brought down Antonio. Just took his legs away from him. Look at that. Just kicked the player.
It wasn't even a technical foul. He just took him out, didn't he?
He just took him out.
That was literally one for the team, wasn't it? He was just like,
goodness me.
He's like, Antonio's going to run in on goal here. I've got to take him out.
Dangerous Hammer Dave has never seen a woodpecker. But it's a free kick to West Ham in a dangerous area.
Bowen's coming on.
Bowen is coming on.
I wonder if he'll come on for Vlasic. Maybe he'll come on for Vlasic.
Which maybe means Vlasic.
It looks like he's telling him to come on and get more central. But just going with a hand movement.
Declan taking the free kick. What's Declan doing taking free kicks?
He's going to shoot. And he's not going to beat the first man. And
no,
now
they Southampton, didn't he? And now they've got a counter-attack and we've got to sprint back.
Yeah, well, they're on the counter.
Oh, we've got bodies back now.
Thankfully, whenever Zagreb go for a counter, they take about 20 paces forward and you start thinking, oh, shit, here we go. And then they stop.
It wasn't red, it was a booking.
It was a definite booking. Father Snowman, Genka winning 1-0 away.
No, they're not. No, they're not. It got cancelled. VAR.
Oh, was it? Okay.
I've got
Stat
in the background.
Well
I've got Soccer Centre on in the background. And it just says 1-0 Genk, and then it says score correction, 0-0. So...
We have got We're 68 minutes in, people. So 22 minutes plus stoppage time left.
And was that sub made? They were showing the
No,
foul
not
on
yet.
my screen, so no.
No.
Fredericks
The amount of
has
times
just
they
pushed the Zagreb player. Yeah.
The amount of times they've done it in the first half to Antonio, and he gave nothing.
Yeah.
We do it once.
The thing is,
foul.
Fredericks is not a big guy. It goes like that, and the
Vlasic
guy
is
just
off.
flies.
Vlasic.
Flashes off. Bowen's on.
Someone did call that. Vlasic
I
for
think
Bowen.
I think it's Joan, and she must be about 3 minutes in front of us.
I think what Moyes has been telling him is spread the game. Spread the game.
I think he was saying get more central.
Oh, do you?
I think he wants more. Yeah, I think he was saying
There
get
is a
more
lot of space
central,
in the middle
push
of the
forward.
pitch because they're pushing so far forward.
Yeah.
Free kick to Zagreb, corner ball.
Corner ball, yeah. It was put out by Socek by the looks of it.
He's breathing deep. He looks
He's
like he's
breathing
doing
deep. I'd like to see. I would actually like to see Socek and Declan rested. I think we're comfortable enough to allow that to happen.
Left.
Corner ball to Zagreb.
Whipped in.
Deckers will go off for Noble.
I'd bring Crow on now.
Oh, big chip back in, but Zagreb from the halfway line goes into our box, but yeah.
Guys falling over, play well. Go on.
Where you go?
Go on, Pablo.
Fornell's taking on everyone. Dispossessed.
Lost the ball.
Zagreb straight on the counter.
Luckily, we got the players back there.
3 men pushing forward. Got the through ball.
Stand on your feet, lads.
Yeah.
Well
got through.
Fornells. Fantastic play by Fornells.
Yeah.
Lovely play
from
by
Zuma sending him the wrong way.
Look at the come on, West Ham.
Fornells has just had his leg kicked away right in front of the referee.
Me,
Referee's done nothing.
Kicked all over the place.
Go on, West Ham. Go on.
Bowen on the ball.
He chips it through, back foot for Bowen. Just chipped out.
Still got the
back on the ball, edge of the box.
Fornells.
Shot.
Spread it wide, Socek.
Socek puts it wide.
Ben Rama out wide. Oh, come on, mate. Come on, mate. Oh, slipped. Got it. He got it.
Ben Rama chips over his own ego.
Injured.
He's not injured. He's very upset with himself.
Yeah.
He tried to put it
West
around
Ham's
the
keeping the
defender,
ball.
kicked it into him, then fell over trying
He's trying to save face, and he thought he'd stay
trying to
down the
save
pitch
it.
for a little bit.
Yeah.
He's like fell over. That little bit of play there, though, was...
That was lovely play. Lovely.
All started with them quick feet from Zuma.
All whipped up by Zuma into Bowen, who's gone into a central position. Ben Rama keeps slipping. Mate, go and change your boots.
He's got blades on, he needs to put studs on. Blades are like tearing through this pitch, and he just keeps slipping over.
And Ben Rama's not happy. He's holding his... I don't know. Ben Rama is wearing Converse. Is Ben Rama wearing plimsolls? Yeah, he's slipping all over the place.
The grass is 2-0 against Ben Rama.
Long ball.
Gonna go out?
Gone to nothing.
Oh, ironclad with a delivery here.
Maybe he swapped with, was it Ogbonna at the weekend that was wearing plimsolls? Maybe he's borrowed them.
Nothing wrong with Ogbonna's game, mate. Nothing wrong.
But he was... What was the player? We saw their boots at the start of the Southampton game and looked like they were wearing old school plimsolls.
We can make 5 subs X, and we've done 2 already.
Was it Vlasic?
Yeah, because we made a comment about it on live stream, like he had like old school black boots on.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Vlasic.
Ben Rama's borrowed them.
Zagreb have got another sub ready to come on.
Still very quick to the defence of Ogbonna there.
Too right. Best defender for the last 5-6 years.
Well, and more.
And more, exactly. No one, he's had to carry other players.
Tottenham are losing 2-1. And the guy that we were looking at, Gaetan Laborde.
Fornell's out wide, switches it over. Declan on the ball into Souček.
We're slowing the pace down now. They're trying to
Creswell. We're controlling the game now.
We've slowed the pace down. First half, they were trying to kill the speed. We're now trying to do it.
Souček, nice ball. Antonio. Bowen, well one back.
You're right. He's playing in the middle.
He's playing in the middle.
Yeah.
Playing in the
good
middle.
layoff.
Declan on the ball. Out wide to Creswell.
Cres whip it in. Down the round.
Gets it into Fornells.
Oh,
lovely interplay.
Lovely into Antonio. Antonio gets a turn.
Go on.
Oh,
What a great play.
Yeah.
Good shot by
play,
Fornals.
Great build-up play.
Good bit of link-up play between Fornals and Antonio.
Lads, we are in complete and utter control of this game. What football? Really nice
Brilliant
football played as well.
Yeah, that second goal has calmed us down an awful lot.
Oh,
really good.
just a
Mind
complete
you, I don't
control.
think we were nervous, so I'll saying calm down.
We weren't nervous. They were just hammering on the door, weren't they?
Yeah.
And do you know what? I know they were quiet in the first half, but they've came at us, especially in the first bit of the second half. Zuma and Diop, so composed at the back. So composed at the back.
They've got this telepathy where they know for one to move forward.
It's so true, Mark. Whenever we play a game, when we're losing, Mark, and Anton always says,
sometimes you
must have had his tea. Of course he has. While we've been doing the hard work.
What happens is you can have too many people on, and it gets you can't even hear all of us commentate, and then no one understands what's going on. So I take one for the team and I set off.
Misic off, Tolic on, like for like. What?
Maybe it says time to go off. Actually,
Misic was the one that got booked, wasn't he?
He doesn't even realise he's still talking.
Come along, son.
It says Tolic is a midfielder, but I'm assuming he must be playing in the back line somewhere.
Does he? God, exactly. With that accent, come on.
Sorry, my name's Stelios from West London.
Gareth, this team are no mugs, but we're beating them 2-0 and we're comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm still here, guys.
Oh, thank God for the voice of reason. The voice of reason.
Go on, Antonio.
There you go.
On.
Oh, Antonio's got the
ball through. He's got the ball. Oh, he ran out of legs.
Where's the free kick for that?
He ran out of steam there.
Go on. Oh.
Ran out of steam.
Oh. Well, he got hacked out, didn't he? And he tried to stay on his feet.
So Zagreb with the ball out wide.
Right, I'll be back. I'll be back.
I'm sure you will.
Leave Jim on.
When we've scored another goal. Leave Jim on. Jim, come back. All is forgiven.
Jim.
The ball in the 18-yard box. Great defending by West Ham again.
Tottenham have equalised.
They are really looking. Yeah, he was looking for that. He's gone down. But Fornals has won the ball. Their players gone down. You can see him looking for
absolutely wiped out, isn't he, Antonio? He's right. Antonio's like, look, he ain't got the energy. Out wide to Fredericks.
Go on, Flash.
Go on, take him on. Take him on. Oh, unlucky. Benrahma.
Who has a pop, doesn't beat the first man.
Good touch, Suchek.
Frank Butcher still was a proper geezer. Hope you take over the club, make a bid, mate. He can't. He spends all his money on holidays.
I've just booked another one yesterday.
Down again.
There you go.
Another one.
It's only his 14th this year. It's slow because of the old COVID.
Ball out wide.
That and he's
Zagreb taking the ball into the area. Take him out wide.
Solid.
Say that again, Ant.
Still, can you let someone else speak, please?
I'm commentating. Unlike you.
Right, that'll do.
By Creswell.
He doesn't know.
I'm commentating.
What about Fredericks, guys? What do we think of him? I think
he's played really well.
Yeah,
he's played really well. Yeah. Energy for days. Yeah. He's just. What we're now 77 minutes in, and he's still going. He's still pushing. He's up and down that pitch, isn't he?
There you go. One for you, still.
Hello from Zaragoza. I'm from West Ham, and I love hearing. Thank you.
Hola.
I was in Spain last week. Lovely, and hope to be back soon.
Fucking life story. Every show.
He was nowhere near Zaragoza.
I didn't say I was in. I said I was in Spain.
Spain. That's in Europe. I've been there.
Jesus God. Let Jim speak. Jim, the platform's yours, mate.
Yeah,
Right,
Jim, what do you make so
yours.
far?
Oh, no. Where are you going then, still? When's the next holiday? Where are you going to?
No, Dad, talk
Oh,
about bloody
no.
Cyprus,
No,
good
no.
man.
Go on, Benny.
He's on mute again. Push you forward.
Cyprus, mate. You should come out.
Cyprus.
Leave your Scottish son at home.
You going home?
If you come up here, we want to get good marmalade.
Plans,
Come
sir.
up and get some good marmalade and.
What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about?
He's Greek. He's not Paddy and Bear.
What are you talking about, marmalade?
Still shoving with a briefcase.
We'll go get good marmalade in Scotland, don't we? Just add in a little bit of spice to the show, won't I?
Exactly,
Guys,
mate. Exactly.
Yeah. Hey,
Jim, you were talking about Fredericks. He has played well, hasn't he, mate?
I thought he's been brilliant. The first half was great, yeah.
Come up here and I'll give you some good jam. I've got nice jam.
Oh, shout it. Can you, Jim, can you put him out in the garden or something?
I'm gonna kick him out in a minute.
Just get, I mean, it's ridiculous.
Mark Noble is on the
grounded.
touchline, ready to come on.
Right, Captain Noble.
Jim, tell him he's grounded.
Yeah. He's bigger than me now, though, Dan.
You can still tell him, oh, for goodness sake.
You're never bigger than your dad. I've done it.
He looks up to me like Stell looks up to me.
I look up to you because you're just you're an awkward-looking giant. It's ridiculous.
Go on, Benny.
I'm your hero.
Go on, Benny.
I am your hero, Stell.
You're not anywhere near anything like my. Honestly, I feel sorry for Jim. I mean, having to raise you. I really do, mate. But there you go.
Getting him lessons. He's getting those elocution lessons anyway. Don't worry.
Anton, is that your younger brother? He's certainly the most clever of the two, Robert. He's definitely that. So good performance, Jim.
Yeah.
Arthur's coming on.
What's going wrong? It's all going to go wrong. It's all going wrong.
Subs there. He's got three coming up. The third one was.
Yes.
No. It's all going. That 2-0 lead. It'll be 2-2 before you know it. Oh no.
If you're Steliaku, is he Messiarchus?
He's just Messiarchus. Oh, Masu. I mean, I never. Oh, in a European game as well. At least save him for the cup, and then we won't mind so much.
Who's he going to come on for?
He'll come on for Cressy, won't he?
Hold on. Is Russ in there?
He might come in the wing.
Can I bring you on for a second, mate? Russy boy!
Russ! I've just been sitting here watching you lot just wabble on about stuff.
Russy boy, what marmalade? Do you want some marmalade, mate?
Marmalade, yeah.
I'll get you some nice marmalade when you come up and see us, Russ.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Scotney Herbert. I like that name.
Who's coming
Anton
on?
the Scotney Herbert.
Russ.
I've heard marmalade is lovely on the minge, Russ.
And shortbread.
Oh, stop it.
We've got three.
You're getting muted. Right, Russ, could you do me a favour, mate? Russ, Noble's about to come on. Do we not have a particular raffle to give away because Noble's coming on?
Yes, we do. We've got, because unlike everyone else, I like buy tickets for you guys as well, raffle tickets. Football prizes. They're the late Declan Rice coming off for Mark Noble. Well, give him a clap. There you go.
Good game, Deckers. Just need to save him
Well
for
done,
Sunday.
Keep safe for Sunday now. So obviously, football prizes is next draw, which is tomorrow, is for a Mark Noble signed bowling ground seat. Now I know these lot go for. I've been to a lot of player nights recently, and they go for a lot of money. So for $6.95, it's a bargain. But you guys, one lucky person in the chat will win a ticket to the raffle. So we want to put hashtag Noble in the description in the chat, and we'll draw that in 3 minutes time.
Look how upset Matt is. He's looking down when you mention that giving away a ticket, a prize. Matt is like looking down. I really wanted to win that.
That's because Matt's entering the competition.
Yeah,
50 times over. He's bought 15 tickets.
I'm on.
Oh dear.
I know how many tickets are sold, and I'm quietly confident I might have to buy a couple more tomorrow.
Yarmolenko's on. Yarmolenko's on.
Who did you say he's coming on for, Matt?
Yarmolenko come on for Antonio.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yanka,
Masuaku came on.
You know it, don't you?
You
You know it. Matt's already won. That's why he's like not saying it. He's already won it.
Just get
Hashtag Noble. Hashtag Noble to enter.
Hashtag Noble. Hashtag Noble.
Yeah. Zagreb just took off Orsic. So
yeah, giving up now, mate.
He's waiting. He's not brought Masuaku on, has he?
Yeah, he has. He come on.
Oh, yeah. Damn.
He has, yeah.
All right.
I don't know, Jeff. I saw someone go off, but
Maybe we should put Stella and Jim on the show tonight and see what comes out of it.
You leave us alone. We're all right, Stella. We're doing okay.
Mate, I mean, you know, we got. I mean,
I'll put
make it marmalade.
I have to send him a bedtime story when he goes up. Stella.
Do you still tuck him in?
I have to.
Oh no, well, it's understandable.
I bet he's got a nightlight.
Yes. There's some good stories about nightlights. I'll tell you about them one day.
Oh, I think what we should do. We should have a night with Jim.
Yeah, we should do a gym show, a late night gym show.
Oh,
late night with Jim.
Late night with Jim.
Jim jam with Jim.
And just let him talk. And just let him talk about.
He never goes to sleep, so we'd be up at any time.
I think he should talk about the day he adopted you on, and from there on in.
Took one look at you and moved to Scotland.
Oh dear.
Anyway, top banter. What's happening with the game?
Exactly. It's so different now, isn't it? It's so different.
Look at Mark Noble dictating play in the middle of the park. Go on, Nobes.
Go on, Nobes.
Do you reckon Souček has stayed on? Do you reckon Kral is starting on Sunday in place of Souček? Look, Souček is knackered. Look how he lost the ball there.
That was a bad touch.
Yeah, that was a tired touch.
They're pushing forward, but they've only got one man. They've only one man forward. Have they tucked up at the back or?
Lovely tackle from Diop there. Lovely tackle from Diop to break up the play. Jill, you got to do hashtag Noble.
Yeah, hashtag Noble, Jill.
Hashtag Noble, Jill.
Give you another minute and then we'll do it.
Hashtag Marmalade.
Hashtag Noble. One word.
Masuaku on the ball. Oh, Masuaku's lost the ball. Never gives the ball away.
He's better than the clock.
3, 4.
That was good play actually by Masuaku. Taking it to the corner.
Brilliant. Yeah. One of our best players in the last 30 seconds.
Actually, I would say one of them.
That was shocking.
Zagreb on the attack. One player goes forward on his own.
That was Arthur.
Oh, he's played a through ball onto the right wing.
He's offside.
He's on his own.
That looked offside.
We're trying to stop him. Comes through the middle. He gets a touch.
Well played, Fabianski.
Yeah.
He didn't get a touch. If he did, he scored.
Yeah.
Jill,
I thought he got a touch.
If you want to enter, you got to put hashtag Noble.
Oh, no, he was on.
No, he's in it to win a Joe Robinson's.
Yeah. That's great marmalade knowledge there, Dan. That's
guys, I sang a song when I was 12 for Robinson's Jams and Marmalade. Would you believe that? I used to go to a little school, a stage school in East Ham.
Well done, Jill.
For this one, yeah.
That's brilliant.
That was all right.
Zuma has been solid, and he's also made Diop solid as well.
Look, Stell just ignored you, Dad. Just went.
Yeah, Stell ignored me.
Sorry, mate. Sorry. What was say that again, mate?
No, it's fine. It's okay.
I'm not saying it anymore now. I'm upset.
I was asking if you remember the song.
Yeah, I do.
We'll have that on the late show with Jim. We'll give him something. Leave him hungry. Leave him hungry. Leave him hungry.
Yeah, leave him wanting more. Don't give it.
That could be his intro song.
Something about school and they were handing out jam or something. Am I in the right ballpark?
What kind of school did you go to? Did you an all boys school?
Dad can't do a late show. I need to take him back. I need to take him back to the home at by a certain time.
Yeah. Don't worry about that, guys.
You'll be impressed at what he'll say about you.
Go on, Yarma.
West Ham on the ball.
Go on, Yarma.
West Ham on the ball. Yarmolenko out wide to Fredericks. Back to Noble. Noble's looking mustard, isn't he? Best player so far.
Well, he's well rested, isn't he?
Benny going through. Oh! Benny got the ball again. Oh, nice little touch.
Go on.
Benny, unlucky.
One more.
Unlucky.
Go on, Arthur.
Out wide to Arthur. Here we go. You just
Go on, Arthur, shoot.
You just
keeps the ball.
Back to Arthur. Go on, Arthur. Go on.
Sends it through Benny.
Prove me
going to lay him off.
Good ball.
Go on, unlucky. Throw, but unlucky.
See, at least still, we come on. He wasn't playing defence, was he? He's playing midfield.
Right, let's do a straw before we finish. Before the game finishes. Right. Okay. So here we go. Let's draw it and add it to the stream. There we go. This is going to win obviously, if it comes up West Ham Network.
I've seen my name. I've lost interest.
Oh, that's it. We can just go through again. And the winner is Pete Chapman.
Pete Chapman. Go on, Pete.
Pete Chapman.
Well
done, mate.
Well done. Pete. I'll let you know what your number is in the raffle. I'll let you know, man. Well done, son. Well done.
That's two from the Discord group tonight.
Good.
Yes. Wow. Join the Discord group and you two can win things.
Yeah. No membership necessary.
Thank you, D. We think he's a good player, and I think he is gonna do well for us. To be honest, thank you for that.
Who?
Zuma. He's a Chelsea fan. Yeah,
he's done very well. Very well.
He's done very well. Yeah.
Matt, you're right, mate. Matt, you're right.
Distraught. Giving away tickets.
Yeah, Matt. Mate,
two competitions, mate. You've not won either of them.
What's going on, mate? Fix.
Poor Matt.
Crosshammer, it's too late, mate. Sorry, mate. The competition's over. Sorry, mate.
89th minute. Don't think there'll be a lot of time added, do you?
Nah.
A couple of minutes.
He's man of the match.
Oh, maybe Antonio.
He's man of the match in the chat as well.
Or Deckers.
You know what? I'd actually give it to Zuma. To be fair,
would you?
Zuma's been solid. The op's been solid.
He has, but
But
two great goals.
Where his jar of marmalade is, and Mark wants justice for Matt. Matt hasn't said a thing for half an hour because he's so upset that he hasn't won that.
You see, he's looking down. He's just buying more tickets. More tickets.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing.
Movie Madness, considering it's the hardest game, very confident to win the group. Are we confident that we're going to win the group? I think so.
Well, this team the best team, aren't they? In the team play.
Stu, great. Thank you, mate. I hope you've subscribed, become a member. Who's got the membership link?
Call out WESTHAM.
Come on, people.
Oh, do you not still?
Oh, mate, I no.
Exactly.
No.
I can put up a membership video if you'd like me to create one.
Yes, please. I tell you what, if you are watching, hit the subscribe button like that little GIF is showing right now. Hit the subscribe button, and there's going to be quite a lot of people that are watching right now that haven't done that. So do it.
Corner ball, out wide.
Last
Ben Rama, nice niggle, niggly. What's going on there? What's happened there?
No, shenanigans now, isn't it?
Yeah.
For every 50 people that like this video, subscribe until the end of the game, we'll give away a jar of marmalade.
Look at that. He went down and there was no one near him. He actually went down. There was no one near him.
I'll get the marmalade and the shortbread and put that up for a prize.
Oh.
How about that? Russ,
I love a bit.
Thanks for being on, Jim. It was really nice seeing you, mate. And
Jim, can you add some raspberry cream soda from Bar, because we don't get that down here either.
Oh yeah, I know you would like that. Yeah, Bar.
Yeah. Bar raspberry cream soda.
Right,
lovely stuff.
Get that for you. No problem.
Oh,
corner ball.
Oh.
We've lost the thing.
Yarmolenko going for a header before realising it's not his left foot. No good.
Thank you for saying subscribe, Mad Titan. Stu, thank you for subscribing, mate. Now become a member. Just another little click and you can become a... Go on. Do your spiel, Russ. I love the way you know... What is it? Join the Barmy... What was it?
The Barmy member army. The Barmy member army.
There you go.
The Ben Rama Barmy member army. Yeah, all good. All good.
30 seconds left for the 3 minutes added time.
See you later on, guys. See you, Russ.
Jim.
No, don't leave us. Don't leave us with him. Don't do it. Don't do that.
He's getting upset. If he doesn't come on, he's going to get upset.
That's what we want him to do. We want him to get upset so he doesn't come back on. Please don't go. Don't go, Jim.
He's gone.
See you later, guys.
See you later, Jim. See you later, mate.
And that is it.
And that's it.
What a game. What a
Full
match.
time, Zagreb 0. The Massive Irons.
Hashtag massive.
Hashtag massive. We are
Brilliant.
massive.
Brilliant. Good win. Good win. Very
What
good
a
win.
game.
Comfortable game.
Very comfortable, wasn't
I
it?
said 2-0. Wasn't too easy,
I
was
said
it?
2-0.
Yeah.
I said comfortable 2-0. You know, just saying.
Yeah, comfortable.
Comfortable. Wasn't
Yeah.
easy, but it was comfortable. Great goals. Fantastic goals by Antonio and Rice.
Fantastic. Excellent.
Look
Right.
at David Moyes.
undefeated.
What a boss.
Still undefeated this season
Yeah.
in all competitions.
Yeah, very true. Very true. And we still will be after Sunday as well.
Will
Because
there
we
be
will take
Sorry.
it to Man United. We're not going to let them walk all over us. But let's worry about that another day.
Yeah, let's enjoy it.
Anton, hit the thumbs up if you're going to be setting up a review.
I'm setting up just now.
Great. Okay. How long roughly? Don't say half an hour.
45
5 minutes. 5
10
minutes. Brilliant.
No, what time is it? 7:40. Let's do 7:50.
10:30.
7:50. Right. So let's just do a quick roundup here. We've been trying to go through as many comments as well, and hopefully we've done you proud tonight, trying to go through all the comments. But in general, happy hammers, aren't we?
Very happy.
Very happy.
happy.
Unusually happy hammers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's unusually,
And do you know what, Russ? Not only are we happy, but that hasn't been as big a test as we anticipated, which means even though there's some players that have played tonight that could probably play on Sunday, there haven't been the only player I would say maybe has been a bit knackered is Souček.
Yeah.
Towards the end, yeah.
Yeah.
He needs a rest, doesn't he?
Yeah. I think he
Sad,
does.
Russ.
Oh, it's because of the quiz. Yes, he's bitter. James is bitter.
What
happened?
What did you do,
Go
Russ?
on.
I said I put the wrong number, and I told Anton the right answer, and I put in the wrong answer in my quiz, and I was doing it when I was telling him. It was how many games do we have to play? What's the minimum number of games we have to play to win the Europa League? And it's 13. But for some reason, I hit the 14 on the thing, and James didn't win. So there we go.
Oh.
James,
I agree.
amateur.
James, I
with you,
agree. Yeah.
James.
Amateur hour.
Russ,
Amateur
amateur. You see, before he joined this, before we merged channels, Russ never got anything wrong. As soon as as soon as the network started up, he started doing what Anton does.
Started
getting everything wrong. Quizzy, new subscriber. Thank you, mate. Thank you for joining.
As soon as he met Phil, he started getting things wrong.
Yeah. So how are you going to make it up,
Jordan? The chick in the post-match talk is. I'm going back on the stream. So let's.
It's Joe and you got Joe Colan and Colton Cole, the Cole brothers.
The Cole brothers.
The Cole
separated
brothers.
at birth.
It's a bit like twins. With Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito. Hashtag Russ out. James, you are funny. You are funny.
Oh, I can understand why he's bitter. I mean, what was the prize he lost? Did he lose a prize?
I bought more tickets for the thing. It was a ticket to the thing. It was one by another channel member as well. So there we go.
And I met Matt, and I go on, mate. Go on.
And because I made the error, I then did a draw for another ticket. I can't say fairer than that, can you? So
I was going to say he got what he got the prize anyway. So
did he? Well, hang on a minute. Did the person that say 14? I bet Matt said 14, and he won the ticket.
Obviously, yeah.
You know, no, thank God for that. Thank God for that.
Oh yeah, when's the next quiz? Well, next Thursday. Enjoy it, it'd be fun.
And Thornton, remember, salty. And Thornton, remember, we have to finish first to go straight through, and we play an extra game. Second playoff versus Chap. Yeah. I think we'll look. Let's not be overconfident, but we're going to win this group, aren't we?
Genk won in the end.
Genk won,
right?
1-0.
Last kick
so
of the game.
all we've got to do is beat Genk, and we're almost there, aren't we?
We're already there. We're already there.
Yeah.
Confidence.
Top
We just got a couple of friendlies to win, and then we're through, aren't we?
Couple of friendlies.
Couple of
Good
friendlies.
solid performance. We capitalised on 2 mistakes which is good team, which is what good teams do. Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you for the shout out. Absolutely, that's what we do on this channel, Mad Titan. I hope you've subscribed as well. If you haven't, you should, and we'll always give you a shout out and mention your comments as well. Talion, the two goals, the two Coles are waxing lyrical about us on BT Sport. I'm taking the stream off.
One of them's on the payroll, so bloody hope so.
Toby finished 2-2.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Poor old Tottenham.
Poor old Tottenham. Good. You know. James,
We're all having a party.
There are times where you just might have to let it go, but keep
Do
going.
what Elsa said. Just go with Elsa. Just let it go.
Brian, just subscribe. Thank you all the way from. That's what we love, isn't it? From Mexico.
Oh,
Brilliant. Thank you, mate. Much appreciated. Frank, leave it. Can you shout out Pat? She doesn't stop working till 11. Good shout. Pat, Butcher.
What was that? What was that?
Go on, you do it. You do it.
I'll do it, but you got to do Masood.
That's racist. That's just racist. Absolutely racist. That's so racist. Oh dear, oh dear. Joe Cole loves West Ham. Pity he didn't play his best football at West Ham. He played it for Chelsea, but there you go. We not his fault. We got sold. Well. Quizzy, who was the clown that designed the Zagreb Stadium? It's worse than London Stadium. That big gap behind the goals. We thought it was bad for us, eh?
Yeah.
Thought it was bad for us.
We just got.
I mean, it's two games, isn't it? There's carpet and then there's nothing.
Yeah.
Right, lads, I'm leaving you to it to chat because I have to go and have some food.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna leave you because I'm gonna take Flo to bed.
Flo. Good evening, Flo.
Hi, Flo. Happy hammers.
That's what we get. That's what we get.
Can you get your dad to buy a stool next time so we can see
She's
more?
on a stool. She is on a stool. It's a drumming stool. Yeah. Right. See you later, guys.
See you later, mate.
See you later.
Can I leave you two to it? Anton, are you coming on to help or are you still setting up?
I think he's setting up, so I think we should leave it there and come back for the review show.
The show will start, if you just stay on, I'm going to give the link in the chat. It starts at 7:50.
Has
Okay.
anyone got the email address?
Anyone got a ticket for a prize?
Anyone got the email address for Pete so he can win his? I know.
It's in the thing, Matt. It's in the. Have a look in the banner.
Address. There we go. westhamnetwork@gmail.com.
Cheers.
Pete. There you go.
Otherwise, Pete, just message me in the Discord and I'll pass it on for you.
Yeah. He'll just give Matt's address, name and address, to pass it on
the
for
parcel,
you.
Yeah.
Send me the prize, yeah. Cheers.
The link.
That's the link for Discord if you want to join it. Lots of good chat in
not
there.
for the Discord, that's for the review show still.
Oh, is it? Oh, sorry. Is that the review show?
Yep.
Sorry, lads, that's the review. There you go. Anton's gone. So do join us. Jump over to that link. You can just click on it now. And no, he said now, didn't he?
I thought you said 10-2.
Well, I think he might have set it up already. So jump on that for the review of the. We'll go through the game. We'll talk it through. Thank you all for watching. Really much appreciated. We've done just over nearly 3.25 hours on this. So I hope you enjoyed the content. And there's plenty more to come. So do click on that link, and we'll do a review of the game. Much appreciated. And what a great start to our European campaign.
Come on, you Irons.
Come on, you Irons.
Come on, you Irons.
Sausages.